Konnichiwa, mushy mushy, hola. How is everybody doing today out there in the internet land? Welcome back to another episode of the NoSkill podcast. Yes, we are back. We're out here once again at the NoSkill Hangout, courtesy of the man that I will be introducing in about 20 seconds. We got a special one. We got a stacked one today. We brought the Mandem out here. This is the first time we have the same amount of special guests as we do cast members. We have such a fun-filled lineup for you this evening. Let's not deter any longer. We're going to start over here to my left, your right. Brandon, say hi to everybody.
What up? How's everyone doing?
And then I am your lovely host, DJ, as always, as per usual. And then down further to my right is Mikey. Say hi.
Here, Goblin Greening, ready to go. Whoop.
And now on to the special guest. You know two of them, one of them brand new. And we'd like to give a happy, wholesome, no-skill welcome, as corny as that sounded, to Lazy.
Yeah.
Hi, bud. How you doing? Tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Just like these fine two fellows, I just thought I'm on this game to create shit. It's fun. I just love doing it.
All because of me. It's all because of me. It's just my baby.
It's fine. Off to a great start.
All right.
Before you guys start making out and getting all nasty, down next to him, you've seen him. You've seen him before on here. Say hi once again to Ghost.
Is back out again at this fine time. What time is it? It's 12:30. All things this dipshit right here for doing the bad schedule. Come on, man.
I gave you advance warning, my boy.
I mean, you did. But speaking of that said dipshit, the other person that's been on here before, the creator of this very world that you see before you, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Welcome back, Arbiter King.
It's good to be back. So it's nice to be in this world. More stuff I'll probably update after this podcast, but always a pleasure, fellas.
Always a pleasure.
As this man had said on his last episode with us, his grind never ever stops. He just keeps on going, and it's his inspiration. His and Ghost's inspiration is absolutely wild. What these two can think of. I don't even know what I'm gonna make for lunch, and these guys already know their next 3 worlds and 5 avatars that they're gonna make.
I'm making like seven worlds in advance, a new world every week for like 7 weeks. It is insane.
And I have like 5 avatars ready because I'm about to publish my my season and also my final world of my Ghost Avatar world because I am making right now my new world. Once I'm done with season 3, I'm making a new world because honestly my world is falling apart, so I need to do something new. But yeah.
Spiritually or like virtually?
Yeah, I don't know that virtually.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, but
That last part did not come through in the Discord notifications.
Unless I saw you just updated your world, and I was like, I gotta go check that out next time I'm on.
Well, I was teasing the world. It didn't come out yet. I'm just waiting for 3 of them over to the drop, so that way I can drop it. So right now I'm just pretty much teasing and shit.
Oh, you're wanting to do it at the same time.
Because why not?
No, understandable. I rate it. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But before we go any further, especially since this is Lazy's first time with us on this show, I want to get to know you a little bit more, sir. The only thing I know about you thus far is, holy shit, your voice makes all of us sound degenerate. You have a lovely...
It's either the purple guy or the guy with the voice. It's my 2 best fucking aliases.
Well, it's not the fact that you're dressed up like the ranked character skin from COD, though I do dig it, though. But as soon as you start talking, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. That's some audible chocolate right there. I can appreciate that. But also, it's good to meet you, sir. It's good to have you on here. So I'm going to be hitting you with a couple of questions. And by a couple of questions, I'm going to be hitting you with a lot of questions unless you give me like a substantial answer that I will actually take and accept. Okay.
Fun.
So first off, what got you into VR chat? We'll get into the content creation later, but what got you into wanting to spend your time in this cesspool?
This is a fucking nightmare.
Not wrong, but mostly it's just a lot of the YouTube content that I found. Like Cyberchamp, Lullathon, all those big meme creators. That kind of stuff is what got me in here, and I haven't been able to escape since.
Same.
Fair.
One avatar world and one repository later, and I said, well, I live here now. Damn it.
I kind of committed the first avatar, and I'm kind of just here now.
Oh, you won't leave.
I will
Once I
never
get my
leave.
first, once I get my first avatar commissioned, it's like, okay, no need to go outside. I barely do anyway. Fuck it.
I was so hyped when I got my PC that it was just straight out the gates, first PC ever, first week of VR chat. I was so hyped to like get an avatar out after like the first week that it's just been like I've been riding a high for like more than a year straight.
Lord.
It's like, and I'm still getting it. Yes.
I got started off of like watching stuff like Jameski and Swagger Souls though for sure. But
Swagger Souls is what got me because I forgot what game he was playing, but it was essentially just some sim where you could spawn enemies and spawn different weapons, and you could just obliterate the piss out of them egregiously. Like he would just spawn a group of enemies, and he would do nothing but behead them with a sword. And then when he got tired of the sword, he would pull out a gun and just start shooting people. I'm like, well, that looks like oodles of fun. I want to do that. I want to just start murdering people. Sign me up.
I wish.
Okay, so then next question.
Mhm.
How in the holy hell did you meet these two?
Honestly, I think how I met Arbiter, I can remember. It's when I was really in the beginning of learning the more complex side of avatar creation. Well, I needed to learn just one little thing, and from what I knew, he knew how to do it. So I went to him. He told me how to do it in like 5 minutes, and it just went from there, basically.
Hmm.
It was
do
the
you believe I
gesture
remember that?
control thing. Just
oh
ma-
yes, yeah.
Yeah, the FX and shit.
yeah,
Dude,
very
whoever like teaches you how to do jester shit for the first time, like jester stuff is so fundamental to literally everything you do. If you're making
It
military
is.
avatars, because obviously you need to make things go pew pew if you pull the trigger. That just, I think whoever teaches you jester controls is just like kind of an idol to yourself, at least for like a month straight, because like what is it? Another Wilson is the one who taught me, and man, I would have struggled for months if it wasn't for just like the 2 seconds it took for him to teach me that stuff. I was struggling for weeks. I was just running out of fuel by the time I finally met him as well, and of course, sending a world creator a friend request, especially one who doesn't do like community stuff like myself, where I'll accept any friend request, sitting there at like 4,000 friends right now.
Oh my god,
like-
dude. Bro,
But
this is why I'm
it's very
shitting.
hard.
This is why I have like 1,000 friend requests. I have like 1,000 friend requests in my shit right now, and I don't even bother accepting anything. The problem with VR chat,
Clear it.
no, the
anyways,
problem with it
anyway.
is that VR chat can handle it and shit, and it pretty much lags my computer because of it. It sucks dealing with it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Open your notification
Anyways, I
board
was really
right now.
grateful for
Suffer.
Wilson teaching me that.
Yeah,
PCs.
basically it.
That's why I just deny friend requests as soon as they happen. So call it like bougie of me, but especially when I go in public world,
that's what I
just
used
watch,
to do.
especially with how I'm dressed. I don't have my microphone turned on because I don't want to talk to anybody. Go figure. I'm in a public game setting, in a public forum, and I don't want to talk to anybody. Shoot me. But as soon as anybody comes up and they see the avatars that I usually rock, because trust me, this is the standard, and it can get worse. But
Yeah.
immediately people are just like, oh, hi. Accept my friend request right now. No. Sorry. But the fact that you
Nah,
guys
it-
managed to
it
rack up
always
into
gets
the
me.
thousands of friend
He gone.
Oh,
He gone.
He gone.
this is gonna
He
happen a lot.
gone. It
But while
happens.
I'm loading back into the world, the fact that you guys could actually garner thousands of friend
Quick,
requests
put PNG of him sitting
is
right there.
astounding. So
I
then,
logged on today and I had 18.
Oh god.
what, 18 just
Oh.
kind of chilling?
Respect.
Yeah. It can be anything from like 4 to like
Oh, I just
32.
remembered who I'm using and what's going to happen. So we're just going to switch into a nicer avatar, okay, everybody? Okay, cool.
Oh,
All right, audience. Okay, so now lazy.
hmm.
There we go.
We've explained how you met that one at the end. Now the one next to you. How did you two end up talking?
Good question. I have no clue. I forgot.
I think I remember.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold. I might remember.
okay.
Think you met me for my COD models. If I remember. You met me for my.
No. So, well, what it was
Probably not.
because
What
our
was it?
community is like a melting pot of avatar creators. What happened was I was talking to Lazy about like gesture mechanics and like I think it was where he started doing some contact stuff and whatnot. And it was kind of where I was trying to get all of our main creators to at least know one another. So it was kind of where I was just like, I'd be talking to Lazy and I'd be like, hey, you should meet Ghost. And then I'd get Ghost in the VC or in the world or something like that. Or, you know, I'd be talking to Ghost and I'd be like, hey, you should meet another Wilson. Which, so on, right? So.
What happened? Yeah. But no, I think no, because I think he know me for like my models and such. Because at the time I was doing mostly Vanguard stuff, and then later on 2019 and yada yada. But I think he maybe I don't know, but
I don't.
You could be right.
I think I
it's-
realized
it-
you for your
it's so
avatars
long.
after I met you. I don't know. I don't.
Did
I think it was something like Arbiter gave me the editing channel in the server, and I saw you, and I ended up. I don't know. I really don't remember how we met.
Yeah, we
I'm trying
don't.
to
I
think.
think we just met by accident. I feel like it was, and then fucking became best friends.
Yeah, I probably just joined a
We're
fucking
best
Arbiter one
friends.
day, and you were there, and I was like, oh, yo.
I don't
Wanna
know.
do
It was
karate in
love
the
at first
garage?
sight.
when I met him, when I met him though, yeah, he was like into like he wanted to do like stuff like me and Arbiter do, but the thing is, he was also an e-boy creator also. But you moved on from that, right?
Yes, I'm reformed.
We don't
okay?
talk about that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we don't
Don't-
talk about that. It was a funny story. No,
Times.
in my
Next time,
first
disconnect and
world,
bring it out, boy.
what's it called? In my first world, I was like trying to like promote like the worlds and such, and I had a shader which had like the world previews to see like whose world you step into the portal to check out. Like I
Oh,
put
God, no,
arbiters, I
no.
put other people, and then I got his old world by accident, and I thought that was his main world. But then the thing is, I didn't even check it out the first time, so I was like. It was like he was telling me that like, yo, that's the wrong world. I'm like,
Wait,
what? And I checked the world. I looked in. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bunch of e-boy shit. No one's gonna want this shit.
So,
He
I'm
hit me
here
a
for
world.
it.
So I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'll delete it. I'll just get rid of it. So then I just added his actual world. And honestly, by far, I mean, his world was fucking amazing. I love the water moving and everything, and like the vaporwave aesthetic, and even that fucking that player that you had on one of the players, and it plays like this. What was it? The Queens? It was the Queens that was playing on it. if I
Oh, yeah.
remember.
Don't stop me now on the little
Yeah.
Tony Walk.
Yeah, it had like a model just going like this, holding the recorder. That was the first time, and honestly, I like this shit. I love his creativity. He wants to do the stuff I do, but then at the same time, he wants to like retexture it and do his own thing, which that's cool. I like that. You're worth trying to like copy my stuff, but you know,
See, I was just learning. It's different.
it's fine. It's fine. Creativity, I love that. This one, I couldn't fucking do this.
Rip 'em, man, but like,
I couldn't do this model. This is like literally the leak skin, and I tried it, and that shit's hard to fucking make. He did it. Oh shit!
Who
Arbiter.
the hell is
you're
that?
on blue, my
Who
boy.
could this be?
Who the hell?
Oh, my
You're on
blue.
blue. You're on blue.
Oh, you're on blue.
Someone should have reminded me.
Someone should remind me.
God damn
Highly
it.
professional here. Highly professional.
God damn it. Dated. We're doing the podcast. Can you?
It's
Ow.
okay. She's off camera. Don't worry about it.
Standard
Am I
no
saying your
skill
goodbye?
production. Genuinely.
Saying your goodbye.
Oh, this
Jesus
place
Christ.
is amazing.
This
That
was
was
me.
God damn it! I didn't know I was on blue.
This
I was- I was
entire thing is
bored.
about to be scuffed.
Let's
Waiting for people to
go.
I was waiting for these two to get on, and then fucking blue because
That's all good. Now to pick up where you left off though, like his and I imagine we're probably we should probably let him talk since we're just
Let it roll.
endorsing
We
the
got an
fuck
hour
out
and a
of him
half.
right now. But as you're saying though, like he does substance painter and stuff like that, and absolutely kicks ass with it because I can scarcely draw a straight line in substance painter, and homie here has like metallic maps for all of the gold on his hoodies. And
That shit
pants
is
and stuff like that.
fancy. I love
Mint. Yeah.
I saw the when we first
Oh
spawned
my
into
God, that
Arbiter's
was
world, and
acid.
you had like this skin variant, but it was black with like a gold outline, and I'm like, that's giving me Tron vibes. That's kind of lit. That's really lit. I like that.
Oh, that's your next idea. Do that. Oh wait, no, so I'm just gonna steal that actually.
Not if I do
Just
it
gonna
first.
steal that.
No, I'll do it. And I'll do it better.
We'll stall the
Yeah.
recording, so the idea is not out yet.
Yeah,
You didn't see anything.
fine. We have another avatar creator who inspired by me and him, and when he got a hold of the model, he got holy shit, dude. You seen his shit. He made too many of these abbeys. He made
He's
too fucking
milking.
many.
He is milking.
He's milking the shit out of that one. And he come to me and he asked me for the Call of Duty Cold War League one. I don't know if you still have it, but fucking he's
I mean, I
obsessed
could
with the
always
league
go-
skins pretty much.
I could always go
it's
get
insane.
it, but out of pity, I'm not gonna give it to him just because he's asking.
Make him pay. Just make
Damn.
him pay. That's what I did. He didn't want to pay.
Yeah. Profit off of him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh man. So I actually have a question. So what exactly is your, I guess I would say, connection to Call of Duty? Like why do you want to make these avatars? Like I know there are reasons to making their avatars. What was yours?
My reason for just avatars in a whole, I saw I would see when I first joined about 2 years ago, I'd see people with their own things, and I was like, that's cool. I want that, but I'm too broke to pay someone else for it, so I'm gonna learn how to do it myself. And for the Call of Duty things, it was that same little premise. I wanted to do some Call of Duty things, but I felt bad asking him, so I learned how to get the models myself.
Oh yeah, I taught him how to rip shit. No, I'm not the only one that rip stuff from COD. It was easy, right? If I remember, or was it hard?
I mean, it was. I mean, learning just a few commands was the difficult part.
Yeah,
From
if you
then
learn
on,
the
it was
commands, it
simple.
will be a lot easy, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like it gets easier. He's got to know the code, pretty much.
Yes,
Like,
we are
learning-
speaking to the Activision employee that is listening in on how we are ripping stuff.
Hey,
Hello,
don't say the
Activision
fucking
employee,
don't say
how
the
is it
fucking
today?
name.
Yeah, I'm not.
You are
I'm not.
fucked if you say the name.
Please do not.
Let me just take this
Yeah,
moment to
no.
address my FBI guy.
If
Keith, mind your business, okay? We're
Oh, I'm
talking
sorry.
about doing this in Minecraft, okay? Well, this is all in Minecraft, not IRL. So, suck me. Anyway,
what's it called? If we were, I'm gonna say to y'all after the podcast, if we were to accidentally say it, the word, then be sure to beep it so that way they won't find out. Just
man,
in
no
case.
shit. Trust me, we know. Trust me, dude.
Okay.
We roll deep in here. No snitching.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
We
man.
forgot to beep it.
We've got experience beeping
I mean, we
things.
bleeped you.
You beat me once. You probably beat me twice. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, a new record today, shall we?
Back to you.
So then, talk me through here because Arbiter.
Oh,
There we
go
go.
ahead.
I'm back.
Because I've had this discussion with him, I've had this discussion with him, we've had this discussion amongst ourselves, and I'm very passionate about this. He's very passionate about it. He just likes hitting people with rocket launchers. Now I must ask you, you're now in the hot seat. Call of Duty. You like it, you love it, you want some more of it. Am I right?
Yes. Yes, and really, I've always liked Call of Duty, but it wasn't till a few years ago when Modern Warfare 2019 dropped that I was able to actually play online. All of my experiences before that were like with bots and the campaigns.
That's it.
Campaigns are fire, though. I feel
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
Wait,
That's
really?
nostalgic.
I
Wait,
I-
wait,
You don't
Wait.
have
hold on. You
So he
you play with just bots the whole time? The fuck?
until like 2019 dropped. Yes, I didn't have an
Oh
internet.
my
I didn't have
God.
access to the
Oh,
internet
no.
until then.
Oh,
So
okay, makes
I,
sense.
I had no choice.
I mean, look, I done it too. I did it first time with I think Black. It was one actually, because I played one. If you play custom games on
Yeah.
one with just bots, you literally just get the golden gun for free, which is my personal
Yep.
favorite thing
Yeah,
to like pretty
I
much fuck
actually
around
love
with.
that you're able to do that, but
Yeah.
I never had that experience. At least whenever I got in it, because the last thing I remember I started in COD 4, but they didn't have bots back then. So I was literally just
No.
1v1ing friends, but that was it. And then halfway through COD 4, I got internet. Only time I always did bots was whenever I didn't have it. For some
You started at COD
reason.
4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Bro, I
cry
started
in
in
the
COD 4
corner
too.
now.
Yeah,
I started Call of 4
Call of Duty
also.
Big Red 1.
I did.
Technically,
Call of Duty
if
with bots.
technically if we're gonna get technical, it was Big Red 1, but I only say online COD 4 is where I started.
How old are you? Like
Mm.
3?
Trust me, dude. My parents, they didn't give a fuck what I played as long because
I
at
know.
least
I've met your mom.
because at least
She's cool
with
as shit.
against other kids, I knew how to behave myself.
But when
Oh.
Mom closed that door,
Call of
words
Duty
started
changed me.
flying.
Hey, bro, I played GTA at fucking 4.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
checks out.
it was
Playing
great.
like the Silent Hill of horror games and like God of War when I was like 6.
Yeah.
That shit was
Yo.
awesome.
6 is when
I
I played
still
regret
RE4,
nothing
bro.
about that.
I still didn't get to play God of War. Still.
Those traumatic memories harden my heart, and I love that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I was playing
That's
RE4
around-
at 6 years old. Oh,
Mine was
dude,
RE4,
okay.
but then also when I was spending time with my stepfather because he wanted to earn my trust since, well, I don't trust you since you're dating my mom.
Fair.
The way we bonded was playing San Andreas, actually. Then my mom wants to get in on some of the father-son time. She picks up the PS2 controller, turns 15 degrees, pops an old lady in the mouth with the Deeg, and then she just goes, oh, no, here, take this from me. And I'm like, bet, I'm gonna go cap another old woman. Excuse me. Yeah. And my stepdad just goes, fuck
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Bonding.
That's weird.
But now, so we're
Male
gonna
bonding.
we're gonna go back to COD. So even though you said you didn't experience or have multiplayer experience until 2019, I am also a very big fan of the campaigns. I think campaigns are fun. I always do the campaigns actually before I go to multiplayer still to this day. So I want your opinion. Well, which COD did you start on?
Which one did I start on? Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good
like-
question.
Like what is your earliest COD?
I don't know, probably one of the really early Modern Warfare, because I remember I had one at one point, and then like I bought like it was like the three packs, they had all 3 discs in one
yeah.
case, that thing.
Oh,
I
the
Yeah.
collection
Oh,
yeah,
thing?
the collection.
That gives
yeah.
you like more.
That means it was
Three?
Modern. It
Oh,
must have been
shit.
Modern Warfare. Because Modern Warfare had the collection
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I remember I
that's
got
so
that.
much.
I experienced like Black Ops 2. I borrowed the discs from a buddy who like lived across the street or something. And then I went and bought the collection for Black Ops. And then I got really sad when I realized I couldn't play Black Ops 3 because it needed like the 2 discs and the data download and all that
stupid.
stuff.
2
Yeah.
disc.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Black Ops
Oh,
3.
You're playing the
yeah.
360 or the
Yeah,
PS3? What the fuck?
360.
Oh,
so
God,
you
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
360 you needed the first disc for the
online.
campaign and the second disc for online, and then they shortened
Yeah.
the graphics to where they basically said you need to get a new edition console if you want to have a full
Listen,
experience.
Ghost, some of us
Yeah.
didn't get an Xbox One for a little longer after it came out, alright?
What I
Jesus.
like early on in
Jesus,
mine and
man.
Brandon's friendship, like I met
Oh, my leg.
I met this fucker on
Uh-oh.
Xbox 360, and at one point, a bunch of our buddies, we ended up getting Xbox Ones. This man, very young dragon here, went out and he
Smack it
started
till it works.
mowing
There you go.
every lawn he could get his dirty little hands on, just so
Yep.
we can get enough money to buy an Xbox One. And then all of a sudden, he joins our party one time, and he's just like, "I'm back, bitches."
Yeah.
And we're like,
Oh,
"Hey,
shit.
download Warframe. We're playing that now."
Yep.
Dude, Warframe's so god tier.
So then you bring up Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare happens to be, even though I love Call of Duty and I think they're all great, Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, happens to be my favorite campaign. Which one was your favorite out of 1, 2, and 3? Do you have any? Memorable instances in any of the games that stood out to you? Because I played those games so many times. I
For
remember.
the Modern Warfare games, it's definitely Modern Warfare 2's campaign that has stuck with me the longest.
Yes.
I remember replaying that over and over because really for Modern Warfare 2, that's all there was besides the Spec Ops. But I think what I remember at one point, my disc got really fucked. So anytime I'd click on Spec Ops, it would just explode basically. It didn't like that.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
stuck with just the campaign
We
and
got, like,
playing
the
against
fucking
my
red-
nephew.
I
It
love
just
that
crashes.
Spec Ops.
It just
Trust me,
crashed.
dude.
It
You
just
didn't need-
instantly.
You didn't need to do Spec Ops because trust me, a lot of blood pressure was raised and a lot of controllers were thrown when you tried to do Veteran Mile High Club.
Oh my god.
Spec Ops was a gift. Get good. Holy shit,
yeah,
what
it
are you
was-
talking
Yeah,
about?
get good. I
Right,
fucking
no,
love
that's
Spec
fine.
Ops.
Eventually, I beat the shit, but dude, like early on, when I was just like, I'm just a casual player, just shooting bots in favela. This is great. And then Veteran difficulty on Mile High Club is a thing, and I'm like, this is my ultimate test. If I stay V card forever, or if I have a chance. I will take this challenge. Hours upon hours were sunk into that. My mom grounded me numerous times because I would start cussing at my television. At one point, I tried to yank my TV off of its mount, but little noodle-armed me at the time, it was a boob tube TV, too heavy. It fell on me. The TV fell on me.
I would talk smack, but me and Mando managed to do the same thing when he moved into his apartment.
So MW2 is a very good choice. I still remember one of my favorite Spec Ops missions was that one in favela when you have to hold out against a bunch of juggernauts and all you have are claymores.
Oh.
To stop them?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh. That makes me think of Survival MW3 when you just, it's a juggy round and you have like 4 C4s planted and like 12 claymores.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like, come on, bring it.
Dude, MW3 Survival, that was fun.
Come on, bitch, you won't.
That was dude. You ever play like I think it was Resistance? You go into the middle building, you have a
Yep.
grenade turret, the standard normal turret, and you just have claymores like
Dude,
spread throughout the whole house. You and your
Resistance was
player
the
2
map to do it on for
Yeah.
a lot of people. 'Cause that
I think it
middle
was the
building
easiest
was
map,
too
but obviously
strong.
that makes it the most like fun and casual.
Now, okay, so but you said you couldn't do Spec Ops because it wouldn't work.
Yeah, no, the disc like completely shit itself.
So now the campaign mission, honestly some of the most iconic campaign missions ever. Something as simple as the second one, the ice mission with McTavish.
Oh, I remember when I first did that, I failed the snowmobile thing going down that hill. I failed that so many
How'd
times
you fail
when I was
that?
little. I don't
That's-
know.
How the fuck would you fail that? That shit's so fucking easy.
Bro, I was
The
so
hell?
young, my little brain couldn't comprehend left and right
Did you
all that
crash
well. I
in the
kept hitting
trees?
Yes, every time. I kissed those
fucking
trees. I got
tree.
nice and close with them.
Yeah, they have your
Bro,
DNA
he-
splattered all over it. I see where they hit you on that right arm of
Bro,
yours.
he wanted to get real close to Mother Nature.
Arbiter, come here,
Wait,
homie.
wait, was it like during like you escaping, or was it down the fucking hill?
Down,
Did
down
you
the
guys-
hill. is
Oh
where it
my
kept
god!
happening. Yeah, I know.
God damn it! I mean, I get it. It's too fast. Like, as you're going down, and the miles per hour is like increasing while you're going down. I get it, but Jesus Christ!
Here I was just bewildered. Dude, does this scorpion never run out of bullets? I'm just gangster shooting it at everybody, and I've yet to run out. This thing it carries 20 max. How have I not reloaded yet?
No, it was not the
Thing's great.
Scorpion. I think it was the Glock 18 that was used
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
yeah,
board
it
Yeah, it
was
was
mission.
the Glock.
The Scorpion, I think it was in the ending. I think, if I remember. I don't know. I think.
But then what about
I don't know.
when you first get to the compound? There was that achievement for like get through without alerting any guards or sounding any alarms.
Oh, that shit's hard because like there's like not that really much good stealth involved or two in that one mission alone. It's like hard. I did it before and like in the remaster, but holy shit, it's hard. Like you had to like either A, just kill people to pass by in hopes that the people don't see the bodies in the floor and shit. You know, like it's a snowstorm and they're not gonna be able to see it, but if they were to get close to it, yeah, you pretty much failed the mission. But
You had
yeah,
to
it's
really
hard.
rely on the heartbeat sensor heavily on that mission.
Yeah, it is really worth
But
it.
yeah, that's one of the most iconic missions that stands out to me when I hear MW2. Because I remember going through that mission and like, especially when in my early days of achievement hunting, like I need this achievement. I need this 5 points.
Mhm.
This is my life at stake. I need it. So I understand, but then MW2, what was your favorite mission? What stuck out to you? Did you do it? Did you do it again? Did you get the achievement for it? What's happening?
I think it was the one you're on about, and the favela one are the ones I replayed the most, and the one where I forgot the name of it, but it's the one where you're safeguarding the house to get I
The one
forgot
that
the
East, it was an East State, it was an East State map.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
East
yeah,
State
yeah.
map,
State,
but
yeah.
fuck, what's it called? What the fuck is it called? Help me! I don't know. I don't know. But it was
Freaking
East State. I
man.
know what he's talking
Freaking
about.
out.
It was East State, but that's the same mission that Ghost died.
Yes.
Real
Yeah.
quick.
Why'd you bring it up?
Bro, it's fucking 10 years or more. Like, come on.
And
everyone's
some
gonna
of us
know.
still aren't over it.
He didn't die.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, at some
played,
point he's gonna
MW2
die again
too. I
in the
only
new
played,
one.
the first
Watch.
one for-
He
for-
didn't
Oh,
die.
I don't doubt you. I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you are named
I mean,
after the fella?
Shepard's still alive, isn't he? I forget.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like,
Fun
That's what I'm
fact.
saying.
did-
That's what I'm saying. Ghost didn't die. You can't convince me that he died.
Fun fact. Did
If I
you
remember correctly,
see that
there's actually
the
an Easter egg of
new
him in
the new
MW3.
night map that they're bringing in season 3 has the estate building in it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, what's it called? What I've heard, right, when I looked at the map, it is not an actual remake of a state,
Yeah.
but it's like it's somewhere in the island, but the house is in the game, but like it's exactly East State, but the outside's like completely different. It's a
Yeah.
different fucking map.
Night,
So it's
the-
not
on the
technically a
coast.
remake.
So kind of what they've been doing with a lot of these.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in Al Mazrah, there were like there was like
High
COD
Rise?
4 map.
Sorry.
It was there was High Rise, but there was a COD 4 map that was it had the one with the and that takes place in Afghan and it had like you had to like escort a tank and shit. And
You
it was
mean-
like daytime.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And it was like the
No, yeah.
multiplayer map of it because I
Mm.
was playing DMC yesterday with some supporters I was playing with, and we stumbled upon the building that looked very familiar. And like it, when I walked, there was like when you were going inside the houses, you killed like the Afghan dudes and shit, and, like because they'd be sniping and everything. Did you know the part where there was like a shop and behind it there were stairs? And when you go up the stairs, there's like a little window that's like open that's near the stairs. I looked at it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? This looks fucking familiar. But at the launch of the game, someone did say that Al Mazrah is going to be part of maps that are like references to the actual multiplayer maps and campaigns. So they weren't wrong about that.
Yeah.
Like they're literally just taking houses from the COD games, remodeling it, and like making it look like a brand new place, even though it's technically not, because I can recognize that fucking layout every time I step in that house.
My only
Like,
complaint,
Jesus.
the fact that there's
Mhm.
terminal and high res in Al Mazrah, they could easily make into multiplayer maps, and they haven't.
No, they're making a battle maps
Because
pretty much.
you got to remember, and I'm not saying this in a negative way because I do enjoy Warzone, but they're especially in the gaming industry now. They're still so fixated on wanting to make Warzone their prime child. Like they're sinking all their focus in wanting
Like,
to just add in
it
more
doesn't
shit.
fucking work, man. Like when
The-
1 and
Facts.
2 just came out, they
Facts.
fucking
Facts.
butcher it. They
No, I-
fucking butcher it. Like there's
Trust me, I agree with
nothing
you.
new.
Trust
It's
me,
just-
I agree with you 100%. Like you're kicking a dead horse instead of like
Yeah.
even though I hate this fucking game, but Fortnite is doing it correctly. Instead of just adding in more bullshit, they said, "Hey,
Mhm.
new map." And when we have more ideas, new map.
You
So
know what I
now
want
all
to see?
Mhm.
I want to see
Exactly.
Warzone treat it like Battlefield 4, which they kind of did in the way where they have like this switch from
Vanguard.
like ground combat to water combat. But I want to see like a night map for Warzone or something where everything's just pitch.
They did
fucking
it.
black.
For
They did it
Halloween
before.
event.
Oh, really?
Halloween event.
For Halloween
Yeah, they
event.
did it
Halloween event.
before.
Well, I'm
They did it-
talking like normal.
Well,
But like a
Yeah,
normal one.
well,
yeah,
what's it
yeah,
called? What's it called?
Not the exception. but,
Actually, no.
Uh,
Better yet, we'll do what Apex
Round-
does and have maps on rotation. It just put multiple Warzone maps and put them in rotation. Like you can bring back Verdansk, have Al Mazrah, have the
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say,
island
like,
one.
dude,
I don't
I
remember
mean,
the
they
island
kind
because
of
I
did
never
that,
played it.
but like
But-
they kind of did that, but
Out
like
there.
they just completely got rid of rotations in COD. Like the last thing we had, like folding maps and whatnot, was Cold War. Cold War was the only game that let you fold maps, and then later on, no folding maps for Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2019, or even the new one. They completely got rid of like voting, which I really like that system.
Because
Like I want to like
they-
load into like
because they
fucking
want you
shipment
to
every
play
time.
the maps that they give you without having
That's
the
the
option
thing.
to skip them.
They really want us to play the new maps. Like I get it. They put their soul into it and money just to like get people to
their
play these
soul.
maps. But you
They put
gotta
their soul
know,
into it.
there's a lot of people that are
Pretty-
grinding this game.
They're pretty.
And they just
some
want
of them
also
are
shipment.
gives them
pretty
valid
bad.
feedback as well, because if
Like,
people
they're-
are only voting for one kind of map, you should probably take a note on what made that map so memorable and build off of that instead of
Like
it gives
shipment.
feedback, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Right? Yeah.
Like
Like,
shipment.
whenever
Shipment's been
someone-
around since
Like
Call of
whenever
Duty
someone
4,
saw
pretty
a
much.
stay in MW2, people would literally skip that. Some people would make their clan tag skip, and everyone's like, "Oh, skip."
Like I still remember for those that know Jev, Face Jev, one of the most iconic
that
clips, and I
motherfucker.
still remember
Love that, man.
from Jeff clips of old playing MW2, and Estate comes up, and he's just like, "Why has nobody skipped? Are we really gonna play this bullshit map?"
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Made
That's
for
how
hilarious
bad
moments in
it
the culture
was.
of COD.
But again, and
But-
I see both sides of like we want you to experience the new maps. Okay, then make a playlist
Yeah.
of just new maps. Don't put them in the rotation and stop.
Yeah,
taking
that's the
over shit
thing.
in
This is
24/7.
what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They're like literally making separate maps 24/7. Put them and mash it together into a mosh pit of new maps. What are they doing? They're doing 24/7 maps that no one doesn't want to fucking play. I know they did it before, but with the new map that dropped, why the fuck would you put it as a 24/7 playlist? Make that to be with the season 2 stuff. Like the snow map
like
that,
the
that
season
came
2
out with
playlist.
Reloaded.
Yeah.
They put that into a 24/7.
Yeah,
No
I
one's gonna fucking play that.
It's fucking
Like, what the
awful.
fuck?
It's pretty fucking bad.
Now,
It is.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. All right.
Look, but though,
Alright,
Game,
alright.
some games have a good system, okay, and that system is simply this: if it's a bad thing, bribe the players into playing it. Give them extra XP.
Oh
Now,
shit!
Before we go any further, I'm going to grab the floor for a second. Hi, Activision Blizzard. In case any of you would ever watch this, we are not slandering you or wanting to shame you. We are simply gamers that are a fan of your game and franchise, and we are simply critiquing. I just want to let that be known right now. Let the record show. Anyway, Himmelmat fucking sucks. Take it out of the rotation. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh my god!
It is a disgrace. It is a
Look,
sham.
look,
I do not like it.
look! You gotta give credit. Look, that map drop. I explored the map a little bit. It was a nice map.
It
I like
looks
the map. The
cool.
developers put effort into it, but I just
Yeah.
fucking don't like the layout.
Because
the
seriously,
window part,
That's
it's just an execution zone right there. That's a war zone right there. You're just gonna be sitting there proming all fucking game and kill people that are coming out of the right and left side, or even like the fucking little house. It's so fucking stupid. Like even the theater, the theater
Yeah,
one, that
with
shit's a
the
camping
balcony?
spot.
with the
Yeah.
balcony up top.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Oh,
yeah, that shit's a
And
camping
people,
spot.
and people always
go in
go
there,
through there,
I
so
instantly
you
get
have
killed.
to go there just to get kills because they're always there.
You hear a rawl in the distance, just never moving.
This is the thing, though.
Stupid.
They
though.
nerfed the hell out of that gun. It was amazing.
Sure.
No recoil,
I will say this,
338
Season
Lapua,
2
infinite range.
Season 2 maps, other than Dome, like
Dome was
Museum,
alright.
the museum and Expo are fucking awful.
No, hell no.
Museum's
No.
rough.
And even
Dumb.
10v10 didn't
There's
fix it.
nothing. They didn't do anything with museum. They kept
No,
it
they
because
did
the
nothing.
excuse of copyright, and they didn't change nothing at all. It is still the exact same fucking map we had since the beta. It's
Yep.
nothing new, like at all. Like it's dumb, and they code it as new map. Fuck you means a new map. We had this shit since the beta. You just took it out because of copyright bullshit that you should have fucking acquired before launching the fucking game. Come on, dog.
The passion, I love it.
So fucking stupid. Like that dude. Like this season was by far my. I don't even like this season.
No,
I
it's-
fucking
it's a
hated this
bad
season.
season.
Oh my god. Like,
The
I hate
most
the. I don't like the
I've-
battle pass.
The
I don't
most
like the
fun I've
maps.
had-
I don't like the guns either. It's so fucking annoying. Like, come
Bro,
on.
The most
Ugh.
fun I've had on
Personally,
this season
I
is
think that, like, the
going on the
tactical samurai might
DMZ.
just be
The only thing I liked, the only thing I liked was the fucking Shredder. That's it. I like Shredder. That's the only model I
Shit,
actually
can see you, but
liked.
hop out of your chair. God, he's
Yeah,
so
literally.
aggressive about this.
We get Ghost
Dude, I'm
fired
on
up
the line
every
with some
time.
caffeine right now. What the
And
fuck
then,
you
of course,
doing?
later on, we got like
Energy
two ghost skins, which I very much like.
Can
I
we
like
at
the new ghost
least
skins.
say that the small Warzone / DMZ map is actually pretty decent?
It's alright.
It's
It's
alright.
alright.
It's the most fun
It's alright.
out of this whole season.
I didn't really play
I've
it
had
well,
is
but
playing
it's alright.
DMZ on that. That's it.
What about Ground War?
Yeah.
Now, real quick, I'm
That's
gonna
that's
dial it
nothing
back.
new.
I'm
They
gonna dial it
added
back
nothing
because
to
we-
Ground War. Next season they will apparently, as well as Firefight. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Real quick, I'm gonna bring it back because we kind of derailed and got a little bit passionate about Call of Duty here, which we will get back on. But I still have a couple of questions for this match, and see it's still new here. So sorry about that. So lazy. What's your favorite color? No, but for real though. So we're gonna take it back. We were talking about Modern Warfare. So you played MW1, you played MW2, you played MW3. Out of those three, your favorite, I'm assuming, is MW2, or
Yes,
was it
of course.
MW3?
Dude.
Okay, so what did you think of MW3? MW3 is my favorite, and I because there is a wrong answer if you offend me.
Yeah.
I have the.
It's a wrong.
I
He has
think
the wrong
that's
opinion.
The
but,
one I
yeah.
played the least out of the three.
Yes.
I don't have many. I think I played it for the Spec Ops and survival. That is what I played it for. Just
You
for the
didn't even
survival.
live in Infection.
Yep.
Infection was so good.
Oh.
Have that. Oh yeah, true. I
Real
forgot.
quick,
Wait, wasn't
what game did
infection like?
Infection miss?
Wait, what is
What game
infection like
did
a real
Infection
mode,
miss?
Yeah,
or
it
like was
Yes.
it modded?
It was
It was a
Oh,
real
okay.
mode.
I thought it was like a modded mode or something, but I think that was back in
No,
like
that was-
World War II. I
That was
think.
in
It
MW2.
was a modded mode in Black Ops 2. But
Now just
Yeah,
like
it
it.
was.
they
Yeah.
brought back All or Nothing. Now it's need them to bring back Sticks and Stones, and I will be a happy little Donnie.
true. Yo, real quick
thought
though,
they
like
did.
what COD game did Infection the best? I think there's only one answer to this.
I only know of it in MW3 and this one.
MW3.
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 I think COD Ghost through and through, in my opinion. I think
God Ghost was fucking awesome.
Okay, yeah.
God Ghost
COD
was
Ghost
fucking
Infection was
awesome, dude.
it was so high energy, and also the preset loadouts of just here's a 50 cal and 2 revolvers. Good luck.
Oh my god,
Honestly,
dude.
looking back at it, I wish I
play
played
on the
Ghost more if I knew that CODs were gonna get this bad later on.
Dude,
Mhm.
I still remember I would just walk around with that Ripper SMG or that VNP sniper rifle, and I would
Yeah.
have Snoop Dogg as my commentator, or Arlie
Yes.
Ermy, the
Yes.
gunny from Metal. As soon as
Okay.
somebody
Mhm.
throws up a UAV, you just hear enemy SATCOM spotted. Shit! Or Snoop Dogg going, "Damn fool, they snitched."
And yeah, they just
They snitching.
exactly that.
Or he would bark and then say the dogs are loose whenever someone called in their like hound.
Oh,
He'd be like,
oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm
yeah.
so upset that I didn't get to experience all this when it was happening.
That's
dude,
why I
no,
want-
but
me
like,
too.
That's why I want to get
COD
back to COD Ghost
Don't worry,
Infection.
lazy. Don't worry, lazy. I didn't get to
Ghost
experience it
Infection
too.
on
I didn't get
on
to experience it
two
too.
maps. There was the castle map, and then there was the prison map, and I think those
Fuck
were
Castle.
for Infection.
Fuck
Castle.
Stormhaven.
On the top.
Fuck Stormhaven.
Yeah,
Fuck,
Stonehaven.
fuck them.
Stonehaven in prison, because if you're in prison, you were at the top of the tower with you and all the survivors just piling up on the one floor.
Oh my
You're watching for like the ladders, and then people are just sending like Jesus knives over the railing.
Actually,
Actually,
let's
the
bring-
zombie
let
map
me-
Derice.
let me
Just
bring
waited at
it-
the top of that staircase.
Let me bring in that point right there. Stormhaven, big map, no one liked it. Any COD game after that, same story. Big maps, 6v6, don't work. I don't know how they haven't learned
Yeah,
their lesson
exactly.
yet.
Saw that. I saw that.
They
And they're
never
still fucking
learned.
doing it.
They're still
And they're
doing
still
it.
fucking doing it. They're still fucking doing it.
I like it.
Yeah, let's make
I do
6v6
like the games.
with big large maps. I'm glad 12v12 existed because that was actually a most requested like mode to exist. I love that.
Well, I mean, when they added 10v10 to MW2, I was like, yes, that's great, because these big maps like Museum and Tark and all this stuff will
Exactly.
actually
It
feel
fits.
more energetic. Still shit, but it's felt better. It felt like more engaging. And then they keep taking it out. They leave it in for like a week.
Taking it out.
1 week there, next week gone, and they put it in again, and
need
now
a
it's
break.
gone again.
All I
I mean,
can
Why?
There's like two ways to do open maps, and there's like Raceway from like MW 2, and then there's like the barn map or something from
The one that had like a
MW
little,
2019,
little
like the one
cargo
in
house that has
Russia
like all
that's
bars.
super muddy.
Bar in Russia? Oh, I thought you mean in Modern Warfare 2. Fuck. I thought it was like a little
No,
bar. or
MW
something.
2019. So, like, if you.
Oh yeah, that I know the
No,
the farm
the Raceway
one. I know
in my
that one,
opinion,
yeah.
like there's so many hiding spots and there's so many corners that every single place you go to there is a corner camper or they
Yes.
are behind millions
Oh,
of pieces
True.
of cover. And I don't
True.
like that kind of open map, but I like the really beautiful countrysides and stuff where it's generally a pretty straightforward path from the 3 lanes and whatnot, but it's still like got enough cover that you can find cover if need be, but it doesn't have enough hiding spots.
Yeah.
And it just looks beautiful.
Yeah,
I like those.
I'll even bring up 2 good open maps that they did right:
Damn.
Wasteland and Afghan. Why? Like, can we have those maps, please? I want at least, if you're gonna bring an open map, at least redo those 2.
I mean, Afghan is gonna be. Well, I mean, it's not really gonna be a map. It's gonna be a ground war map, but that's not really what we really
Yeah,
want.
it's not what we want.
I'm
No.
upset. I didn't know it was
That's
going to be
fine by me.
ground war.
That's why I'm trying to take this back
I'll
because
stand by
this man
Ground War.
hasn't been here before and he's not participating in anything. So, one more time, I'm going to reel it back. We can have a separate discussion about Call of Duty
Alright.
antics some other time.
Show that's
now-
better.
Just go
Lazy.
beep. Just go beep when we go off topic. Just go beep.
I've yelled about it 3 times and
your gavel.
I was overtaken. So this is where it's like, Lazy, hi, how are you?
Yes. Oh, okay.
We're gonna flip the coin now. We're gonna flip it from Modern Warfare. We're gonna talk a little bit about Treyarch now. Do you like the Black Ops campaigns?
Honestly, the only one I got to really play was 2.
It was all you needed, my friend.
That's fair.
I mean,
What did the numbers mean, Mason? Did you find the Rizolka? Yes, you did. Oh, did I spoil it? The game's 10 years old. Get over it. Anyway,
He hasn't
More
played
than
it.
10 years.
so
You guys ever go back for the best endings?
the one where
Yes.
you
I
don't
did.
kill your dad?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did it 2
I don't
times.
think I
It
ever-
wasn't too long ago that I did. So I think it
Actually,
was
like,
bad.
I don't really remember the campaign because I was like, what, 10 years ago or something that I played that. I think I had Black
Oh.
Ops 2 for because that was the Call of Duty I had that had the bots in the multiplayer. So that's the one I played the most.
So then you're going up against bots. So even though it's not multiplayer, but bots, this is the birth of the Pick 10 system. What are we rocking? What are we gonna slay some AI with? What's your primary? What's your secondary? What are your perks, if any?
Honestly, that was so long ago. Back when I had it, I don't remember any of it.
Were you a sniper? Were you an AR guy, an SMG guy? Because trust me, him and I, we can help you out. We can help you out.
They won't. They're going to tell you your choice is wrong. And then they're
Did
going to be
you-
like, why didn't you use sniper? Snipers are the superior
I
option.
know, like trust
All
me,
right,
him with
RPGA.
CPMP, me
Am
with
I wrong?
whatever the hell.
I mean, that's
Were you a
me.
ballistic guy? Did you have?
Actually, I think I can remember. I think that's the game that birthed my strange addiction to the melee weapons, and
I
it just
respect
went
that.
from there.
Respect.
Oh yeah.
Were you a
I forgot- I
C4
did-
riot shield guy?
I
Yeah.
did remember you can use a knife, like you just got to get rid of the
you can.
primary and secondary, and then you can
And-
also customize it also, which is hilarious. You can get a
know,
golden
I
leaf out
missed
of it, I
that.
think.
I miss
Yeah.
how
The
cool
115
it
came on the knife.
Dude,
See, Black Ops 2.
Nah,
Yeah, remember
Knife
golden
only?
spoon?
Like
I remember that.
in-game transactions
It's a
got
golden
really
spoon,
big for me.
okay.
Like I was grinding for all these cool looking skins, like the God of War skin for the DSR, and that required like a bunch of fucking headshots. And that's after they nerfed the ADS time for it.
that
But
was
then
no,
all of a
not the
sudden,
ADS.
it's
It
just
was
like-
the rechambering speed.
I'm sorry, the rechambering. But then now it's just like, hey, so fuck this skin. I want a bunch of comic book stamps all over my guns now. You can have a waifu on it.
Yep.
Bro, my first camo I bought from that was, I think, it was the bacon camo. Bacon
Oh
was like my
my
favorite
God.
fucking
Let's
food.
go,
Bacon
Daddy.
camo.
I can remember
It was my
mine so
favorite
well.
fucking food. I saw that, I was like, I'm buying it. And
Is
when
that
they
you
brought
know
back for
I'm
BO4, I'm like, give me my money. Just give me my money. Just give me my money. I want that BO4. I want that bacon camo. It was so ass though. I hated that camo. Okay,
what?
anyways,
I
I'm
love
sorry.
bacon. Bacon.
Dude, I remember I got Cyborg, and now that I'm talking about it, I really want to rip Cyborg camo and like put that on like something as a
And
as a
Just
make
get
it
BO2.
actually animated.
Just get
Cyborg was
BO2.
awesome.
Just give me it too.
fair enough.
I could find it
You're
somewhere else,
good.
but then I got 115 camo, which I think is probably the best camo in
Oh!
Oh, that was so
games.
good.
All COD games. Black Ops 2 115 multiplayer camo is
That
the
was
best
really
out of
good.
every
Yeah.
COD game.
It was cool they brought it back for 3, but you had to like buy the
didn't look as
$200
good,
Juggernaut
though.
edition one.
It didn't look as
For-
good though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It didn't,
All right,
yeah.
so then so you don't really have too much with Treyarch. Understandable. I don't either. So now we're gonna fast forward all the way blip, 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 to 2019. You can actually play multiplayer against people.
Yeah.
I want to know how this went. You can actually interact with other people. You actually get to be exposed to the COD community for what it is. Toxic as shit.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what map are we on? What guns are we using? What slur words were you called? Don't actually say them now.
Don't do that one.
It just started when the Gunfight Alpha, when that came out for
Oh, shit.
PlayStation. You're lucky I can't snap your neck right now. I don't have my sound. But yeah, I started on the Gunfight Alpha. It's my first experience with multiplayer and well, I mean, I had local multiplayer, like have a homie come over and play like that.
LAN
But
parties.
Man, yeah.
oh no, this was split screen. This was
Oh,
as
split
just
screen.
straight
as sitting beside a buddy with a
Yep.
tiny SD.
Oh, gee.
My TV was like very small, like the size, like it was smaller than
fat
like if you
TV?
turn this. No, it
You had
wasn't a
the
fat
fat
TV.
TV?
It was a
Aw.
flat screen, but it was really fucking tiny.
Oh,
And I put
okay.
split
It was like
screen
4
on
by
that TV with
5
my neighbor.
monitors.
It was
I
like
don't
4x5 or some shit.
No, it was like the right aspect ratio, but it was just really small.
The
Just-
headline
okay,
so it was like the
okay.
I think I might have
convex,
one.
outward grounded like TV that I'd hook up to my. I remember my buddy had like what was it, like a 2 foot by 2 foot just box TV that he played on. It played his PS3 on until he was like in grade 8 or something like that.
Holy hell.
God, I remember those box
First time I was playing
TVs.
Advanced Warfare.
So like you're having these 1v1 split screens. Are you guys like actually competing against each other, or are you just yelling at each other? Don't look at my screen. You're screen peeking. You're cheating. Blank.
Honestly, it was just. I think me and my friends just bullshitting. We'd make up a bunch of rules and make our own party games up, stuff like that. We'd rarely ever just shoot each other. We'd have our fun every way we
No
could.
shit. Like OG Michael Myers style matches.
Yeah, like we'd play with the modifiers on like the original Modern Warfare 2. That's where most and Black Ops 2. That's where most of the
gun
multiplayer
game,
I
baby.
had was. We'd
That's
turn on
so
things
gun
like
game.
headshot only, and we'd use the dumbest weapons to. We'd just go crazy. We'd make our own fun without internet.
Dude,
And
you were
we
taking
damn
me
sure
back.
had our fun.
Because we created custom matches in MW3 of gun game, and no matter what the guns were in random, the final gun for some reason was always the fucking javelin.
Fuck
So that game went on a while. You're trying to find a
Oh
target
my
to lock
God.
onto while waiting simultaneously for somebody to get there before you pull the trigger, just to get gotted in the side of your cranium by this man or Lyle.
Jesus.
You guys didn't have me in the party back then. It would have been a short fucking match, and you know it.
Probably wouldn't have had an
People
Xbox
are so
anymore,
good
'cause
with
it would have been
javelins on
thrown out of my
MW2
window.
now. People are so
Dude,
spot
it's
on with
scary.
javelins in like the new COD, dude. It's crazy.
I'm a
Dude,
demolitions
Javelin
expert.
glitch.
They're so fucking OP. Like, oh my god, dude. Every fucking match I play in shipment is just javelin all the time.
Yeah,
It's
you would
so
Oh, you're on
never say
shipment.
that
There's your
in
RPG.
first
any other
problem.
COD game. Like,
Easy
Yeah, that's
kill,
the
bro.
yeah, but I'm grinding my camos, man. Well, no, I
It's
was
all
grinding for the
right.
new one. I was grinding for the cherry blossom gold camo. That's what it was, and then I just completely stopped playing much.
The
That's what I
blue is
got it.
better than gold, in my opinion.
This is why I advocate out here for cameras.
What? What?
I'm
Say
that
something.
snake that still uses the KV
Shut up.
broadside first nerf.
Shut up. I crying my
Okay.
ass for this shit.
But now, so going back multiplayer, it's 2019. What game? Hey, what game are you on? Are you in game chat or are you in a private party? What was your weapon of choice? Because the guns in that game, some were hit or miss, some were touch and go, some were pretty good, some were they were pretty something.
Fair. Talking. No, that was out of the question. Until this game, I couldn't talk to a stranger, or I'd like have a fucking panic attack. Hell no, fuck that. But the guns, I think I played after like the beta and all that was over, and it was just the full game. I think even in the beta, I played until I got the knife, and it went from there. And I think the first gun I got gold was the Uzi. And
Wow.
then the
Choice.
knife, Riot
Oh
Shield.
wow.
Good
I got the
choice.
Riot
though.
Shield Obsidian. I made a lot of people mad by doing that, but it was totally worth it.
He's
And it
toxic.
just
I love him.
it
Oh,
kept
the
going.
anger is building. Oh,
Fuck that
it could
Uzi.
get
Holy
me
shit.
mad.
Fuck the
Trust me,
Uzi.
I'm
Oh
a
my
toxic
god.
piece of shit
Dude,
in
the
this
Uzi
game. Like,
was so good for like no reason. This is really
Apparently,
good.
it was one of the worst, but I loved it. I loved
Dude, no, that
build.
shit.
Oh, dude, they fucking buffed that
They
shit, bro.
buffed that shit like
dude.
halfway
Oh my
through
god.
the
Oh, and
halfway
it-
through the
they-
year.
my
Because when they
favorite
added
once
that
again.
barrel into the game, that one barrel you have to like do a challenge
Yeah,
for,
and
that shit made it
the-
OP. Oh my god, dude.
that's
Fuck
how
That
it is
shit
in
gun.
this
became
game
meta
with
with that barrel.
People
with,
are
like,
still
the,
fucking
the-
using it, probably,
Yeah.
in that game.
That's how it is with this game in the F-Tac Ripper undergrip. That thing not only does like
Dude, that's so overused, man. I
Oh,
want
I
to use
know.
like cool little underbarrels, not this.
bro, I'm using a hip fire shotgun because they said it's post nerfed and I like to just grief people in shipment. I am such a fucking piece of shit and it's funny.
Ugh.
I've
That
been
thing
called
is
many a
insane.
name
He is
in
that
shit
guy.
game lobbies.
He is that guy.
I-
Yeah, let me just.
I've been called many a names that are very colorful and flavor. And I'm
Did
not
you call
talking
you a hard R?
The hard R, the hard F, the hard T, the hard Q. And I'm just like, okay.
And any slur in any different race. Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
Stop using the broadsider. You'll fix your problem.
No, I want
No.
to use it. I love using it. It's so much fun.
Oh my god!
I remember, I
It was
love
so
pissing
chaotic
people off.
when 2019 released the AA-12, and you had nothing but
Ugh.
like incendiary and explosive,
The explosive rounds.
in
Bro,
shipments.
bro, don't remind me. Don't remind me. I hated.
Or what was it? The
Oh my
there's also
God.
that LMG as well with the chainsaw grip, and I think
Yep.
that came out at the
Oh
same
my
time.
god,
Oh
that shit
my
was
God.
OP.
That was
So that was the R9 doof shotgun with Dragon's Breath rounds. You had essentially four shots separated by one re-rack, and it was all direct fire in your general direction, and it was a one shot. If the shot itself didn't kill you, the fire was going to. There
Some of
was
those
no
shotguns just instills fear in me.
How
even now.
about the fucking Bruin? Remember that thing?
That's what they was talking about, the Saw one. That was the Bruin.
Was it? I don't remember
No, the Bruin
people
was like the
using.
M2.
No,
It had
no,
the,
the
it had the
M2.
grip on
Yeah,
top.
yeah. No one used the Bruin
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the chainsaw. No, it was always
Yeah,
used
okay.
like your
Well,
regular
it
LG.
was a skin for the Leatherface shit.
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I
think
forgot
it
I
was a
did that
Stoner
model.
LMG
Matter of
IRL or
fact,
something like
forgot I
that.
did that model
Or an
last
LSAT,
year.
I'm not sure.
I didn't even go back and redo him.
God, that
It's
was
pretty
last
shit.
year. Oh, God,
Yeah, it was last
scary.
year.
God, it's been so long.
God damn.
Ugh.
Hey, Deej,
God, I'm old.
did we forget to run an ad?
I thought we were waiting.
Oh,
for
shit!
To do the ad.
Do the
Oh,
ad break.
Quick ad.
Yeah, all right,
Nothing.
here we go. So,
Wait.
ladies and germs, it's a little late in the episode, but we're going to take a quick ad read right now. You're going to see me in a different form, one of two. I don't know which one. I won't know until this video comes out, okay? We'll be right back after we hear from from this sponsor. Dubby, take it away, me. Whew. Well, that was fun. Oh. Hey, gamer. Still can't clutch up in Warzone? Still no victory royales? Still maidenless? It's time to change how you play, son. Drink Dubby, the delicious gaming energy supplement that'll help you achieve that epic play of the game. Now head on over to w.gg and use our code NSE for 10% off your total order. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Hello, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and once again, thank you very much to Dubby for hanging out with us. You are beautiful, you are smart, and I hope that every day there's a rainbow above your house. As we come back, we took a little bit of a break. Some people need to stretch, some people need to wash their eyes. I needed to change clothes because I'm an animorph and I can turn into whatever the hell I want. So, we're back. We are here with Lazy, Ghost, and Arbiter. We're talking about Call of Duty things. We're talking about content creation things. Speaking of content creation things, Lazy! How can you call yourself lazy when you create avatars? That doesn't sound lazy to
All
me.
right, that's fair, but I'm probably definitely the laziest.
That's a dumb
out of
question.
Out of these. I do things when it's convenient for me. Even when I'm being paid, it'll still take me longer than it should. I cannot be bothered.
Like, I love your work. How long will it take this commission? 2 to 3 business years. Hopefully you can handle that.
Yeah, basically. I don't know, my motivation.
Merry Christmas.
My motivation's so all over the place for things. I made some stuff the other day. Like, I went and rigged and weighted a whole model because I saw a meme about Red Dead Redemption 2, just Arthur singing the most random stuff. I did that in a few hours. I got paid like $60 to do something that would have took me 3 hours, and it took me 3 days. My motivation for things is so...
It's one of those, the motivation's there, but it's the actual drive to get up and do it that
Yeah, basically. I just can't.
I'm the same way with cooking. I can go into the kitchen and whip up something mean, but Uber Eats is right there, dude. Like, that's all I'm saying.
I know. It's like I can do things when it's what I want, but when it's what someone else wants, I really can't be bothered.
I'm the opposite.
Like you couldn't do the the Pornhub COD League skin. That's how you requested on the No, yeah.
No, I'm not doing
what
that.
was it?
This discussion start.
No. He was gonna pay him. Actually, he was gonna pay. He paid him with the McDonald's money for that skin. I'm like, what
With the
fuck?
McDonald's money?
McDonald's
Question
money.
mark?
No, it was a McDonald's gift card, and sadly,
Yeah,
it
it was a
was
McDonald's
like
gift card.
there was no way for me to redeem it, from hundreds of miles away. So I was never able to do it. But I would have made that model if I got a McDonald's gift card. I wanted McDonald's.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I had
Whatnot.
chicken tenders tonight, bro. My
Oh,
grandma
hope you
called me
censor
and
that.
she's just like, "Hey, can
Censor
you
that
pick me up a
word.
quarter pounder?" Like, what? Woman, you
Oh,
are
great.
76 years old. You don't need a quarter pounder.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
Well, hey, McDonald's is great. I think McDonald's is great. I know a lot of people are just like McDonald's is mid as fuck. Fuck yourself. Anyway,
No, McDonald's is amazing. That might be my inner fat ass speaking, but I love me
That's
some
my
McDonald's.
guy speaking.
You know what? Fair.
here's the list that I go down when it comes to big three of BK, Wendy's, that bitch, and Burger King.
BK shouldn't be on the
That bitch.
list.
I love Burger King fries. I know they're just pellets that
The
expand.
fries are dog shit.
I love
Okay,
them, bro.
fries are pretty
Man,
good.
I like
I
the
don't
fucking
even-
fries. They're so fucking crispy. What the fuck? They're crispy as
They're-
shit. I love them.
They're wannabe steak fries. They don't know shit about being steak fries.
Okay, look, dude.
Burger King's
I entirely love so much from Burger King is the chicken fries. You know what I
Chicken
mean? Those
fries I
are-
can
okay,
get
yo,
behind.
chicken
I
fries
can
are
get
different.
behind.
Chicken
Yeah.
fries-
That's a whole
Yeah,
other-
but they're fries with chicken
But
in it. I mean, come on.
But since this man is already mad at me,
Yeah.
hey Burger King, also do me a favor, bring back your tacos. They're fucking lit.
Oh,
Now,
God,
so
no.
back to, dude, 3 tacos for $1. Get out of my face. But
do it, Jack in the Box. They're better.
Dude, seriously.
Jack in the Box doesn't exist here.
Loser.
I
you
mean,
also
same
have the
here. I'm
Andes.
sad about it, but yeah.
Wait,
Oh my-
what?
I never
Game.
tried Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, we do have Canes.
I want
Cane's
to try their
is lit.
shit.
Yeah, you took a
Well,
picture.
West
know.
Coast, sorry.
All right,
I don't know.
Western
before we
mid.
get on to fast food, before we get on to fast
Oh, yeah.
food, we're gonna
Sorry.
reel this fish back. So, content creation, you create avatars. Let me know where you started. What was the first avatar you created? Did it have tits?
Was it
Is
a
that
boy?
No. Anyways, we're not gonna.
brain cells over
It was.
It's
It
true.
was just me experimenting with, just trying to get used to Unity's interface and where everything was basically, learning how to do simple things like toggles and all of that. And shut up! I see you looking at me. You haven't said anything yet, but you're thinking it, and I don't like that. Anyways, fuck you. Yeah, no, it did. Of course, it did start with e-boys and stuff. Learning. That's where I started learning Blender, how to attach one thing to another, how to make it move right. And once I had all that done, that's where I started moving on to everything else that I've been working on. Random game things, Call of Duty, just whatever I can put my mind to, essentially.
Oh,
It's gone from there.
So,
I-
as long as you're not like putting
Yo.
yourself in a box, you can create an avatar of it.
Yeah, I make it when it's convenient for me, and I feel like it.
But hear me out. He is good with fucking particles. Like he's the fucking reason why I could do melee shit. Basically, he's the fucking good reason
yeah.
why. He's really good. Even you did the lightsaber one right?
Yeah.
Too? Because that shit was fucking awesome when you showed me that. Like, by God, it's awesome as hell. Or was it you?
So
I
we're
don't know.
missing a cast member,
that-
and I know that these two also felt that he heard lightsabers and just jumped to full attention right now. For a
He's just-
I
fact.
swear, if he joins this
Right
call, I'm
now.
gonna lose my shit.
Hold on, I'm
Don't-
gonna check my phone right quick.
Like, we're
Where's
gonna
he at?
see Fraser just join the world and then like, oh hey Fraser, let me tell the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Here's a follow-up question with design-wise. What gives you the ideas for your reskins and whatnot? You got like, a certain concept in mind for them?
Okay, well, again, here's my motivation, as is for a lot of things. I know he's gonna do it, and someone's gonna pay him for it, so I'll make mine a different color.
and
Wait,
McDonald's.
what? Do what?
Someone's gonna pay you to do it, so I'll make it a different color. Like my invoker. I made it purple because I know someone's gonna pay you to do the red one.
Yeah, that's right. What was it called? He was working on the evoker, and I guess you predicted that I was gonna get paid for it. And
Yeah,
he was
of
right.
course
I
you
did get
were.
paid for it. I did get paid to work on it. So, but his is a lot better. I'll be honest with you. Did you? Because he figured out the laser sight thing.
Yeah.
You still haven't given me the
does
pre.
fizz
Laser
those.
sights.
You still haven't given me the pre.
Arbiter, behave.
I have given you that. What do
No,
you
you
mean? I even gave
No,
it
you-
to Arbiter.
You didn't give it to me. Oh,
Yes,
no.
I did. I swear
you?
I did.
I'll
Hold on,
check it
yeah,
later.
let me go
I'll
to
check
our DMs. Yeah, funnylaser.unity
No.
package. It's right there.
Aw.
You blind ass.
He got the receipt.
Okay, now
Yeah.
I'm being called lazy. I should take your name and put it in mine.
This is the high
Go on.
functioning Three Stooges. This is the low functioning Three Stooges, right?
It's not the fact that we're low functioning Three Stooges. We're just not talented.
Ow! I was trying to be nice. But
We're talented at this, and you're helping
Yeah, no,
us,
this is
getting our shit out here, helping us out,
Now,
pretty much.
Bro,
this
I'm
is where
just
I need
saying,
to-
between your guys' server sizes, you're more helping us. If I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real.
He has more fucking server than I do, and he won't even let me share it. Like, come on, you don't even
Bro,
share any
bro,
fucking
damn.
server points.
it
Bro,
got
on our Discord,
personal.
we have 20 people, and 15 of them aren't on at a moment's notice, and 10 of those 15 we haven't spoken to in about a year.
Those are your friends. They
even have.
So-
Should I make a server? I don't even like.
I could.
think for that.
It's stressful.
I wouldn't.
It's
I wouldn't
stressful.
You can
recommend it.
It's
No,
stressful.
don't. No, matter of fact, just don't.
Bro,
I would not regret it.
Bro,
Don't- I regret it,
we
dude.
just made
I
it.
would love to
I
tell a
regret it.
story.
Damn,
But
tell the
I think
community
we've
how
been
you
for
feel.
Lazy. One thing you don't think about when you make like a server and it becomes popular, and I'm sure this guy's dealing with the
The-
fruits of it, is think about what moderating a server looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no pain. I'll just stick with your editing channel, and that'll be my server. That's
Trust
it.
me.
Yeah,
We'll
look
just stay
here.
there.
Yeah, look. Look, short things. Just get things off. Like my server, a lot of kids. I'm too afraid to be around them, and constant.
Oh no.
A lot of fucked up shit that I had to ban people out of.
That's
one
what
thing.
I'm afraid of for our server.
Germany.
I think we're
to
gonna have
mention.
to put on an
So I
18
can't say the
plus
word.
rule.
I can't say
Nah,
the
you're
N
not
word on
starting
there.
it.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Ghost.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, once
Sure.
you get the first couple
And
of
the
raids
letter
of,
G also.
offensive
The letter
stuff,
G.
kind of mellows out. Like,
Yeah.
No.
See, that's what I'm afraid of for our server, because we just opened it up to people. Check it out if you want
Yeah.
to, please. But mind your fucking manners, okay? And stop cussing all the goddamn time. Anyway,
That
You can
right there,
cuss.
what you were talking about
Hold
with
up, I'm fixing
moderation.
that. You can cuss in our server.
You
what's the
can.
irony of me saying stop?
Bro, you're
fucking
allowing me to cuss. Like, come on. I've been cussing here the whole.
Yeah.
Look, I'm about to say
You
it.
still-
I was about to
you
say
hold
it.
the record.
I
hold the
was making,
record.
I was making a joke. We don't care if you cuss, but we've had like 2 people join and instantly leave, which it was kind of like heartbreaking. Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Those are probably my server people being like kids.
it was
They're just
you.
leaving and
No,
nothing.
it's
but-
fair.
It's probably
No,
me.
no,
I don't
it
know. I
was-
put your server in there.
It is his.
I
Why
don't
would you
know.
join a
Who's the
server
asshole?
and you see a scaly, a cringe lord, and then this goblin crouched over an engine like this? It sends a weird tone, right?
Yeah, I
that's
don't
an
know,
odd
man.
tone.
But it's intriguing at the least.
Intriguing.
But that's what makes me
Yeah.
scared.
But it-
We start picking up traction with our servers. Like, we let it be known that we're a bunch of shitlords, and now it's just like, okay, which one of these degenerates is gonna overtake us in
And that's
shitlordery?
and that was what I was actually going to talk about. Like, if
I had a
there's
lot of smart ass
stories,
people that join my server.
them talking
It's
about
really
moderation and all that. I'm like scared because we don't really have moderators. We have us. That's it. We don't have reliable.
Bro, I'm like the only fucking
moderators.
dude in that server that's moderating. I don't really trust people being moderation because I'm scared of what they're gonna fuck up. Like,
Oh,
I'm just the only one
that's
doing
scary.
it.
That's
How big you
That's
are.
why it's only the cast members of NoSkill that have moderation
Yeah.
ability, because
Yeah,
I don't
and
trust
that's-
any of our friends.
Like, I
we
had
could throw
Pablo-
Dirtle as a mod. He'll be
What's it
alright.
called? I had
Okay,
Pab-
Dirtle,
what's it
yeah,
called?
we could do that. We'll
Yeah,
mention
I mean,
it to
that's the
him.
bonus
We'll
of running
mention it.
something that's
Not
just like a
Rakdos.
content
I'm saying that on
creation.
camera.
No.
Not Rakdos.
No. No.
Oh, whoa.
Yo.
Oh,
Oh,
You guys play the
Oh, and-
soundboard?
Don't worry about it. It was my cat pressing soundboard buttons. Anyways,
cat. I like
Dude, what the
cats.
fuck's wrong with this
no.
hamper? Fuck off.
that was a good way to get your guys' attention though. But what I was saying is that's the difference between like a content creation server and something that's like an actively run server with like a military community and whatnot. Is because once you get people that have like stuck around enough to like get to high ranks, you can just kind of like balance out some responsibility with moderating with people that like you've done a whole bunch of like VR event stuff and all sorts
Military
of things.
term,
People
time
that
and
you
service.
people that you can trust, and with that trust, you can share some of the responsibility of moderating, and that's super helpful for having like almost 1,100 people. We're coming up on the next 100
Congratulations, by the way.
milestone here, so yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
so
that's
it's
another
essentially the
thing.
military equivalent of time and service. Like once you've been around long enough and you've seen some things
Yeah.
and helped me out doing a couple things, it's like, hey, I trust you.
I think I actually
one-
want
but
to
with-
set
with-
up a rank system or some sort of ranking system to show longevity, because I don't know what I'm doing. Our server only went public recently, and I did all that late as fuck in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing
It
with Discord servers. I just made it the best I could.
It sounds legit
Yeah.
to me.
I mean, yeah, when it comes to content servers wise, like the only people that you can really trust is people that have been on the podcast or are actively participating in your content and whatnot, which is obviously a lot more of a thinned out number compared to, having dozens and dozens of people. So it definitely makes it more difficult, but
A little bit. But we're gonna come back. So
yes.
I actually wanted to pick your brain about this one because you said something about you first started with e-boys.
oh god.
Oh god, here it is.
Given the content of my character and the nature of the skins that you've seen me wear, is it just e-boys or can you do e-girls too?
Yeah, never went that path. I've only ever done.
No shame.
No.
No shame, DJ.
No.
I mean, he kind of did. E-girls.
Like this man has been like
Those
convincing me.
I just recolored and uploaded. We're gonna talk about those. I didn't actually
yeah,
work on those.
basically.
I just put them in there.
Because this man has been slowly convincing me to get an avatar created, and I already knew if I were to actually get like my own personal custom avatar, I'd want some form of e-boy or e-girl, more preferably a girl. Because
Here's my reasoning, and it's the only reasoning I really give him. So people know who the fuck is talking, because he is different in every podcast.
It's called changing your clothes. Don't you change your underwear every day? You nasty.
DJ. Okay, I'm gonna fire back because you're a VTuber guy. How often do your favorite VTubers change models? Because it's not every single stream.
Nuffy changes every other stream.
No, it's not, bro. She's got money, but she ain't got that kind of money. Don't lie to me. Mouse changes
She has
more than
7
Snuffy, and it
avatars.
still ain't that much.
Well, Mousy goes over the top. Snuffy just gets new appearances. So she has like 14 avatars that are different colors. Change your underwear. You nasty.
Those are called color toggles. It's not the same as a new avatar.
It's new underwear. I'm wearing Manscaped right now, actually. They're not
Wait,
sponsored.
what?
Weebs, Jesus Christ.
Already,
What the fuck?
All right, gentlemen. I don't think we need to get into politics here.
Yeah.
Go back to content creation. One of the things that I do want to know now. So, of all of the avatars you've created, I want to know, and I want deets. What is one avatar that's been built by your hands that you are absolutely proud of? Not exactly, maybe not magnum opus, but what avatar are you most profoundly fond of? Like, yeah, I made that.
That is a good question here. Fuck, I don't know, because there's. I mean,
All
what do we got now?
eyes are on you right now.
Yeah, there's 284 here right now, so choosing one of those is
Huh?
difficult.
What?
Yeah,
Damn.
I yeah.
What?
Damn.
Bro, you
alright,
beat my
let's get-
fucking record. Exclusively.
I'm lazy.
I have like
I'm
245.
284.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm lazy.
God.
cruising at a crisp 70.
I'm not gonna lie with
Yeah,
you.
but they're all really
Oh,
70 high quality, so
oh,
Oh.
just put shit out
shots
there to put it
fired
out.
on
There
the
is
May I make a
essence to
suggestion for
quantity.
I think what I think is your best Abby? I like your Dragon's Breath stuff. That was
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
Oh.
I do really
that's-
like that, but I really need to go back and update that. I
He's
can't even
got,
reload
like,
my
this,
own thing because my
this nice avatar in
broken.
like what is it, gray digital or something. He's got like a scarf draped over the back, and he's got M1014 chambered in 12 gauge Dragon's Breath.
Let's go.
I feel like that's biased because of your shotgun fixation.
I do like shotguns. Kind of.
We
talked
know
about
you
it.
talked about
He
it
does
for
like
about
shotguns.
20
That's why he
minutes
grabbed
on
one
our
of my
last
shotgun models.
podcast.
He's went and grabbed one of my shotgun models and shit. He was so. Yeah, it did one for.
No. You never gave it to me because, like you said, you
What?
didn't have it. It was the DAO 12 that I was looking for, or it's the Striker and MW 3, Street Sweeper, that kind of stuff. It's the integral drum mag. That one. It was in
yeah,
Cold War.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, can you
that
give
one.
that to me? I want to mortar strike people in VR chat with that shit.
Yeah, no, those models I was using were pretty terrible. I don't know much about stuff. My two favorite stuff from him was pretty much the skin he's wearing and the what was it? You did a cartoonish looking military one.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
like
the
really
doodle
stick
guy.
like gear,
The cell
but with the
shaded
head
gear.
is like cartoony. It's like a stick figure if he's wearing military gear, pretty much. Like I really like that one a lot. Because he figured out how to do the with the shader I give him. There was like an alternative of the shader that makes it look like cartoonish, which I very much like.
I
Like,
could have
it's
done
really
so much
well
more
done.
with it too.
Mm.
I
It was
found out
really
that there
well
were like
done.
cell shade matte caps like in there, like in the Poyomi package. I could have
Yeah.
stole and used those, and I missed my opportunity.
All right, so that
Mhm.
said, Lazy, what is your champion? What is your favorite one?
He's still
I
coming through.
I mean, the one with the shotgun is one that I, as you said, like built up myself.
Mhm.
So I don't. That one fits the criteria, but in terms of just
Because I'm
technically,
you're proud of everything that you produce, but I was just curious, like if there's one in
Eh.
particular that stands out.
Anything, bro?
Proud
Oh,
of
fuck, I
all
said
of
it.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, dude. Okay, now I gotta make.
This
the
is
wall.
gonna
I
be
gotta
the
make
second time.
God
All
damn
of the
it.
people who have been censored on this podcast goes
God
to
damn it.
Say it again.
Second.
Ladies and
Second, I
gentlemen,
called it.
ladies
Yeah,
and
no,
gentlemen,
no,
I'm just,
for
I'm
the
just saying, but I'm
second
sorry.
time
You
in
beat that
No
out.
Skill
I'm just saying,
Podcast history, the
this dude
same
needs to be an
offender.
MIT ASAP because goddamn, his shit's really good. That's like it's way better than mine's. I would
Alright.
say 'cause I don't know much of particles. I'm terrible at particles. All I know is okay, change texture. That's it. Don't care. Fuck off. Pretty. That's
Alright.
it.
So, let me ask this then. Let me ask this. Sorry, because again, I find all this fascinating, and I've asked them both this. In your mind, currently, right now, with the avatars you've created, the ones you have planned out, what do you think would be your ultimate project, your magnum opus, if you will? Like, what would be that one thing that you create that goes, that's it? I can't do better than this. This is it right here. This is my greatest creation.
Well, that's the thing. I know I could do better. I just got to get off my ass. But,
Lazy,
the technically speaking, my best things are the Virgil Spartan and my Nero I've made. Of course, the Devil May Cry ones I've made. Those ones I put the most
Love
time
it.
into because I was in an emotional state at the time with those where it was the only thing I could think about. Not gonna get into that, but
Yikes.
I poured my soul into those to help me, and they came out really well because of it. Very proud of those.
I ain't gonna be playing. I love me some Devil May Cry, so props.
As you
I
should.
love me Devil May Cry. I love it. Yeah, I'm the Devil May Cry guy in the group.
Oh, I don't
And
know
so
if you
just-
saw I don't know if you saw Dravo, but someone on my server, Melon, is that his name? He did a little cool animation with one of his personals,
yeah,
which he has
Melon.
the virtual chair and he just moves it. It's
Oh, I
the expression
didn't.
on the glass. He did a really good job with it. I was proud of it. Like he made the like glasses have like emotion or whatnot. Like he just like
Oh yeah,
he
he
just
figured
fucked
out
with them.
blend
Yeah,
shapes and
that
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, the blend shape. Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Yeah,
I'll have to
So
look for
much.
that after
that
this.
is unbroken.
hmm But it's just
Sorry.
him in the chair, and then it turns around with the noises of how a chair sounds, and then it's just I would take it or some shit like that. I don't know. I never played Devil May Cry, but it seems
You're
like a
missing out.
Don't touch me.
You need to go get it. Amazing.
Nasty. Okay,
Actually,
so
for
So
my
we-
Nero recently, I was able to actually update his. I was able to make him look better because of this man on accident. The tool you gave me for the Call of Duty textures. I was snooping through his
Yeah.
textures while I was looking for references, and I saw that his because he didn't have smoothness or metallics or occlusions, he just had his normals, and I saw they were all baked into these random textures into the alphas, and I was like, there you are. So he looks so much better now because of that. In like an hour of just separating them.
I like gotta show him the ropes of how like textures
Yeah.
work. You know, neural maps are disguised with roughness and other shit, and like it's a pain in the ass because that's like the one mistake with doing COD models is that it's not just simply just base and normal. It's more than just base and normal. There's gonna be a lot of shit you gotta like fuck with that will
That's what I
take
need to
forever
start
to
doing
finish.
now. Because your COD models always tend to look better than mine. Because you actually do
That's
that. You do all that. I still have
yeah.
yet to do it. The only one I've done that one was this one,
It's
and I
constant
made
repeat.
these. So
You every time you have to make
I
new shit.
can't be
It's just
bothered.
constant. It's annoying. That's why I had to
It's
like
over
put
and
this stuff out
over.
there.
I gotta name
Yeah,
70 materials, split up 140 textures. I just can't.
yeah.
So
It's
annoying doing it
sad.
over and over.
See,
Oh
so
my
hearing,
gosh.
so hearing this,
Worth
and this begs a question, and by all means, you don't have to answer it. You don't want to, but with hearing all of this, does it ever get like? Do you ever get inside your own head of thinking, I don't want to do this anymore, or I just want to stop because of how much you have to do compared to how much
I've
you like to do?
Since it's something that I'm doing out of my own just wanting to, I've never wanted to outright quit, but burnout is a very common thing for me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I end up
Mhm.
pushing myself on accident.
Mhm.
I'll get too ambitious sometimes and not being able to put up with it. I don't know what this man, he gets paid to do it, and I know he's been really pissed about it.
Yeah. No, I've been burnt out so fucking easily. Like shit.
Let's just do a fresh start.
Yep, we're gonna
Yeah.
fresh start. That didn't happen.
Fresh
Greg.
start.
Now I want a picture of you on this tree with the words "Don't be that guy" above it.
Arbiter, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Arbiter was sitting
Okay,
up like 20
fuck.
seconds, just like.
Okay.
Now, dialing back.
Okay.
Now I want to beg the question to you, Arbiter. We'll continue down the line, but now I want to because I never actually asked you this when we had you on last. But have you ever gotten to that point of like a hard handbrake burnout of like, do I even really want to keep doing this? How passionate am I really? Do I want to stop? Because as a small channel, even I've had times of like, you know what, having to like, I live the furthest away from everybody. And even I've been like, dude, I can't keep staying up like this. This is tiring. And then I feel like shit in the morning. And then I still have to go to work. Do you ever have that burnout that basically drives you to even entertain the idea of stopping?
I swear to God.
I mean, we all have doubts, for sure. And I mean, I don't really forward the idea too far, but I mean, I always do have the thought of, you know, if I stopped now, and I mean, to me, like my stopping is putting a statue of myself in like my main worlds, and like kind of just here's to the times we had. Um, that's kind of like my goodbye thing,
Here's his
but
statue.
yeah. No,
Fuck, I
it
don't wanna
it
make
doesn't
copy
go
your
too
idea.
far though, because when it comes to burnout wise for me, it's about as far as of a switch that gets flicked. That's like, all right, okay, I'm doing so much that I think my energy and my brain is giving out right now, and I need to take a step back because I have several worlds I need to do. I have several avatars I need to do. I need to get all the programming and all the items and all sorts of stuff done. And it usually just takes like a couple minutes of just take the headset off, go sit in bed and watch YouTube for a couple minutes, and then I can come back to it. But quitting wise, like I don't know, I got a lot going with this stuff, so I don't really entertain the idea too much of giving up, but when it comes to taking on too many projects, then yeah, you do kind of you have a couple doubts here and there, but
Understandable though.
Yeah.
Because like we already get stressed out just trying to schedule the next podcast. There's some times when we've been freaking out, like, okay, we need a podcast up on the channel. What the fuck are we gonna talk about? Shit. So I can't even fathom what you guys would be going through in your mind as like, especially when it comes to like world creating, avatar creating. It's like, okay, I want to understand and know if these guys get that same burnout that a lot of content creators do. Even most YouTubers experience burnout, and then they just go, "Fuck it."
Or the
I mean,
good old just creative block, like just.
I mean, the
you
main
don't
thing for
want to
me
do the same thing twice, but you just
Exactly,
run out of
but-
things creatively.
yeah, and I'd say the biggest thing for me is that I always have the promise that every avatar I make after the last one will be better than the last one, and I'll learn new things, and I'll always keep improving in quality with every single avatar. It will always be an improvement of the last. And with that thought, then yeah, that's probably like the biggest,
So you set your own hurdle up in front of you.
yeah, it's the biggest bridge to cross, because it's like, okay, I had one of my avatars that I'm very proud of, my Mobile Task Force Ninetail Fox SCP avatar. That one has 14 different squad name patches: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, so and so, like Sierra Whiskey. It has 10 different number patches. It has like 4 different team patches, 2 different faction patches. You can call in a helicopter that can drop a cage. You can use a wrist-mounted 25mm grenade launcher. You have glow sticks and primary weapon on a sling, secondary weapon. You have all these different customizations to manipulate the weapon. And it's like, how do you build off of that and keep that quality on every single avatar when that takes like a week or 2 to just like get to that point? And with that, on top of doing groundbreaking stuff with future avatars, like remembering the payload for that shotgun specialist I was talking about, which is going to be the next one I'm actually working on. And then after that is going to be the ASU 130. So how do you keep the quality of all that stuff of that Ninetail and build off of that? How do you go more?
Half of what you said, I would have alt F4'd immediately. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, god damn.
Oh, looking at that is kind of like the biggest, like, is there a road back, right?
Bro, I get overwhelmed and get anxiety looking at the Applebee's menu because there's so much shit there. And then you're just sitting there just like, oh yeah, so here's all this shit. Let me see if I can put in more.
And of course you have expectations of other people, but honestly, I don't get phased too much by like other people's thoughts. I see it a bit more as like criticism just to adjust my stuff off of. So I don't really find the social responsibility of that daunting, but it's more of a personal challenge, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay. Understandable. Okay. So now I'm going to open it up to the fellas because, again, do you guys have any questions for Lazy? Because I've been sitting here spitting at him. Does anybody else have any questions for him? I don't want to feel like I'm taking over.
I'm back.
Whoa, there we are.
What a miss. Anyways. Yeah. Pretty simple, pretty cut and dry. Is sorry, dealing with allergies over here in the bright, rainy state of California at the moment.
It's fair enough.
Allergy again. Took my Zyrtec this morning.
I feel attacked. Anyways, is there any other areas you might branch into? Different, unique design styles, something that might have caught your eye that's a little out of place for you? Because no offense, but you guys are a little uniform from this side of the room down. I definitely threw on my aviators and helmet to kind of fit the vibe.
I'm a scoop.
I've definitely thought about it, and that's just another one of those things. It's just about motivation. I like working with the COD models, like not because they're COD models, but because they're already done, and I don't have to really do it. I just have to put the textures on, and yeah, it's nice military. Looks good.
By the way.
He's just addicted. He's different.
He's just
But
he's just doing rank fucking sir.
No, I totally could. Like, it's with the one he was talking about with the shotgun. That one I did, like, all myself. Just found the assets, threw them together, made it look good. And I'm proud of it for that. And I could branch into these different things, like that's what I'm learning Substance Painter for, to be able to make my own, like, custom stuff. And soon I want to get into 3D modeling and try to learn what I can there, so I can do everything from scratch. And hopefully... But then again, the motivation, that seems like a lot more to learn. I'm already learning 3-4 different programs just to make what I am now. So that's a whole another fucking can to open up. It'll take a lot of time and stress, more burnout. I don't know if I can really deal with all that. It's too much to worry about.
You're like me. You bite off more than you can chew.
Well,
Basically, yeah.
I'm going to make a counter argument to that because as I'm not on the digital level, I do build cars. It's a passion project. It's something I've dumped years of my life into. Just pace yourself evenly. Make realistic goals. Don't shoot for the moon every single time. Make things you could realistically imagine, and you will start realistically reach, and you will start making those goals over time. Because, oh man, how long have I been doing this? 12.
Since you were
No,
able
it's
to
22.
walk.
Huh?
Since you were able to walk, I just hit my forearm on my desk.
Well, no, I've been
Those
doing
are
this
some wise
for
words, my man.
15 years. Yeah, about 15 years. And when I first started, I was that guy who couldn't figure out how electrical works, who couldn't figure out how wiring works. And cut to what I'm doing nowadays. I'm at work handling systems that will absolutely kill you if you're not careful. There is no second chances. There is no mistakes. We know a guy who's missing a hand right now because this shit's so dangerous. And it's just, you just baby step those skills and you will get there, man. Just don't worry. Don't think of it as burnout. Just think of it as a realistic governor to what your human body can do at this time.
I think my biggest issue with all of this is I don't ask for help nearly as often as I should.
There's
A lot of the
nothing wrong with
things I know,
especially
but I
when you
just
have the helper that won't stop talking and the helper that can't stop talking over there.
yeah, I know. Like I know I could ask these two for help anytime. Like he's helping people all the time. He's the reason I know how to do a lot of the shit that I can do now. But I could have done all of this so much sooner if I just said, "Hey, buddy." I just haven't done it. Like with Blender, just making custom models, like being able to throw things together and make it one thing. It took me like a year to get to that after first opening Blender because I just never opened Google. I tried to learn it all myself. I have that little. I know that's one of the worst things.
You
I never did the donut.
Blender?
I never did the
Oh
donut.
my god! You know what? Same
Nope.
thing. I
I've
never
used
did the fucking
Blender.
donut.
The most I've done in Blender is I made the newest map, my Musketeers safe house Norway. I put way more effort into that thing than any other map because first I took it into one of my photo editing programs and I literally drew out a blueprint for the thing and then I executed it through Blender and I had to make 18 different versions of it through days of revisions to figure out how to do textures properly with your objects and not just have everything look like a crumpled bag of Doritos. So and then that was the most. But mainly, I just use Blender to do things like make a outward cone to make a flashlight effect on an avatar, and just really simple stuff, or concrete blocks or something like that. My Blender skills are manipulation, not really creation all that much, but I do simple stuff.
Okay.
See, when you guys say Blender, I'm thinking, dude, who making smoothies? Like, what's cracking? What going on?
So cringe.
Oh my gosh.
I am.
I fucking
Everybody
laugh.
watching this at home knows, dude. DJ is fucking stupid. Okay, the most menial task when it comes to technology, I will think is the most high tech thing. Not even Stephen fucking Hawking can do this. It's not me. It is me. I'm just.
Can I just throw this right out?
Oh,
I'm up above already.
Oh,
Like,
ladies and gentlemen, Arbiter King just took off in the NoSkill space program. Welcome in.
Yes, sir.
God, what the fuck you doing? You just lifted a fucking chair with your mind, man. What
Yo.
the fuck?
It's all good, bro. As I shoot off camera here.
I don't understand what just happened. The man that created these worlds and created these chairs and put these physics on these chairs just activated the on switch.
Yes,
You
can
forgot
go
the fuck.
flying
You forgot
at
gravity.
your own-
Did you turn off gravity on that? Like, what the fuck? You made that easier. Why can't you add the gravity?
What you doing
but
right
the
now?
That's what I
space program.
Yeah, we're in an alternative
Program.
universe.
Welcome to
We're just-
NoSkill.
All right,
This is the one place we be in.
That's right.
Yeah, fuck
You're
it.
good.
We're almost done anyway.
But what I was gonna say
Is there like more?
um,
Is there more questions? I want to get straight to the Call of Duty stuff. I'm sorry.
No, of course you did.
We're done with
You
the Call of
added-
Duty stuff.
God damn.
Kidding,
You take Call of Duty
That's what
away
we're
for
gonna talk
15
about.
minutes and you start going fucking crazy.
Real quick,
Let's go into
Brandon has-
retro, boys.
Let's bring-
He's
Brandon
some
has-
double
Brandon has-
XP.
well, first off, yeah, this guy's the same guy that thought you needed internet to record stuff in OBS.
Damn, Skippy.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought for some reason when I was trying to handbrake and upload shit to our to our drives, I thought I needed a steady internet connection to do all that. And turns out you don't.
Oh God. No.
Listen, you gotta remember, I am an old fucking man, and this wasn't around when I was coming up.
We're not that
was
far
from the
apart. Deej.
2000s.
You
You
can't
were
use
still
that
there
as
when they
shit.
actually made Ethernet cables. I'm still here walking 15
We're
miles.
3 years apart. It's not like it's a decade or anything.
Oh my God.
My cast members, I love them to death, but
Dude, I feel like
We were
Tommy
asking questions,
his
right?
grandfather, like, today I had to walk 15 miles barefoot in the heat and snow to get milk.
That is a state of mind.
I'd say
old.
for one big question for creativity wise is when it comes to specifically this weighs pretty heavy for Ghost here is like your custom iconic characters, you being like obviously the ghost mask plus whatever creative idea that you have. Same kind
Yeah.
of goes with Lazy having his own couple of personal avatars and whatnot. So you had the trench coat ghost and you had this nice race car fella
The
here.
racer, like
Fred
racer,
Talladega.
mafia, butcher,
Yeah.
where the fuck? Like, I just want to do my
we'll,
little
we'll
cool shit.
start with Ghost here and then Lazy and myself. So
Yeah. Well, essentially started when I had to do like ripping models from. The first COD was Vanguard, and that's the first game I know how to like rip shit. And one day I was like, I want to try doing customization stuff. Since you brought the fact you want me to do military shit, and you were the one that he's the one that made me the post. And that's when that motivation was like, I want to do my own stuff. And then like, but I didn't really bother using for it. I ended up just doing my own thing, and that's when they brought the idea of me doing the Butcher Ghost, which is essentially his butcher, Ghost's head pretty much. And recently I just updated him recently, and now he's completely brand new now. Have a little higher up textures a bit, and he's now wearing the new mask instead of wearing the old one from 2019, and he now has an alternative color with the either just the default or the shiny one, because apparently there was a new golden skin that they had for Ghost, and I decided to just grab that texture, made it all white, make it look shiny pretty much. And I give him two weapons, which was the AS-44 Pack-a-Punch, and with it, and there's a cool idea I want to do now, since I also want to do this with artists too. I asked Pub for a drawing of the personal. and then now I slapped it onto the gun and pretty much giving her free promotion because her drawing was on the gun. And then secondary, pretty much 1911. No, was it 1911? No, it was like an X13 auto, and I just made a full auto and call it a day, pretty much. And that was pretty much it. And then the second one was the Oni. The Oni one is a very interesting one because I can't get the body of the Oni anymore. Because this body that I got was exclusively in the beta files of the game when I figured out its rip ship from over to 2022. So because when I ripped it, it was just the body and no head, but the head was completely bald. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the body. I don't know what to do with it. And then I was like, oh shit, matter of fact, let me put the one's head on and see how it looked. It looked fucking amazing with just the mask and everything. It looked pretty good. And I like replaced like some of the textures pictures, like the UK flag, like all in blue and black and whatnot. And then he had sword in his back, so I made a toggle where you can pull out the swords, and also and then later on, it was mostly just the sword. People didn't really like it was just only just swords. So then I was like, I'm gonna just give it a personal gun, and that was like pretty much the time I started adding in like actual like my own customization of guns into my personal models. That way people could get interested in it. And then basically it was just the RPK, fat mag, and like suppressor, pack a punch, yada yada. And then the secondary was the swords. Then the third one was the Mafia, one of, if not my favorites actually, because the Thompson, the 11, and of course the cigar. I love having cigars in avatar models, and that was just my first time doing it because I like or like the Mafia.
All right.
It
Well,
was amazing. It was amazing, pretty much. What happened?
dude, I want to know what kind of coffee you have, man. Like it must be
Aren't
late for you.
Aren't you supposed to be the tired one right now? You've
Yeah,
been
like,
thinking about how
seriously.
late it is. Like, holy shit!
Oh, what time is it? Oh my gosh, 2:31.
Exactly. You just been going and going.
I want to
The thing,
know
dude,
what you put in
I don't
your
know why.
coffee, my guy.
You're gonna be the reason why I'm staying up. I swear to God. No, matter of fact,
What
him,
kind of caffeine you
Matter of fact,
injecting?
All right,
Dude,
anyways,
it's Sunny D, bro.
Okay.
It's Sunny D that fucking gets me energy up. I didn't even drink any coffee
Heroin.
today.
Jesus.
Yeah. What the fuck happened to him? What the hell?
He'll be back. He'll be back. Don't mind the goblin in the corner.
Dude, the whole time I was talking, my eyes were closed the whole time. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on.
What do you mean right now?
For fuck's sake.
All right, we got to speed run this because we've been up for 2 hours now. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like, basically Mafia was my favorite. I love the cigar, yada yada. And then that's when it led to this one. Now, this was supposed to be my last and final custom skin I was going to do. That's mainly for Ghosts, because since the next season, well, not really next season, the next world, I'm going to do entirely custom stuff on random characters instead of Ghosts. So this is my last one I'm doing. It's for the iconic, like, characters look. And basically, Racer, pretty much. I had this idea since when I created that avatar world with all the cars and whatnot, and I was like a big fan of racing games and whatnot. So this is like pretty much the inspiration of, and it was not bad. Like, though the helmet one was a bit off. Like, let's say, because the helmet when I like pretty much take it, like put it down, this wasn't boned. This was actually blend shaped. So, and that was technically the first time I actually like fuck with, instead of just generically doing blink eye and mouth toggle and whatnot. And then I really enjoyed this one. Like,
Yeah,
it just made me
swap
look like a
over to PC
badass and shit. But and then I give it the what?
I already said something. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, I think it's gonna like come back on desktop or something.
Oh yeah, he has to swap the PC. Okay, that means his headset's giving out.
Yeah.
Bro, my
dude.
door,
God, we're
my
losing
closet door
people,
just
man.
opened.
I'm
My
not
closet door just
voicing
opened. I'm
either.
scared. My closet
Hey,
door
Mikey.
just fucking opened. I'm scared. Oh my
That was a
god.
demon.
The
They're
closet
coming
door
to take
just
you to bed.
opened on the sword.
Oh, my
You know
bad.
what's
They're gonna
fuck-
get you.
Man,
Alright,
very,
All right.
very fucking professional.
Very
Now we move
professional.
on. We move on to lazy. I
Yeah.
lost track of what Arbiter's statement was.
It was creativity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
For
creativity
me,
shit.
a lot of my custom things you guys don't really actually get to see very often because a lot of my custom models are with another group with where it's all just Y bots, like the one in
Yeah.
the bucket hat, moist critical,
Critical.
the one
Yeah.
that you guys do get to see is the one with the PP19. That's the one that probably see a good bit. Apparently, that's like one of my most popular ones. I don't know, but it's I don't know. It all just like the ghost with the suit. That one, nice fancy suit. The suit from
That
Hitman.
that I love
Agent
that.
47.
Yeah, it came out so nice. He's a little skinny though, and I don't like that. But otherwise, yeah. A lot of my ideas, see, I am not very good with creative things. When it does happen, it happens. But a lot of my ideas come from other people. I have the means to do things. I just need to know what to do. I like that ghost one was I made for it was like a pair thing between me and my buddy. I made him a soap that also had some like really nice fancy dress clothes on.
Yeah, you show me that. I saw.
Welcome back.
Fucking.
And
That was
I'm back.
nice.
Oop,
Oh
and I'm
my
also
goodness.
ascended.
And you lift up.
Yep.
There you go. I
Ah,
can't do
yes.
it.
Perfect angle.
I can't do it. I'm sitting down.
I can do this, man.
No, it's all right.
I was about to say,
I'll take the goblin
my
seat.
butt's gonna show.
Fuck it.
Fair enough then.
Yeah, fucking sure.
I think one of the
Oh, fuck.
Fuck's sake, Arbiter. Come on, these are your
mind me.
chairs. You should know how to use them.
Uh,
Lord. But along with that thing where a lot of the ideas come from other people, the only reason I do have a lot of ideas and a lot of things I want to do, but I can't sit there alone and make something like that because I know it'll take me hours. I need to have some like that's why things that are other people's ideas get made is because they'll sit with me while I make it. I can't be alone when I make shit or else it doesn't get made. Everything I've made, I've had like one specific person just there with me, just telling me, hey, like the critiquing me as I do it. I need to have other people there, or I can't make shit. That's
Kinda
my
like-
biggest drawback.
your
Kinda like
avatar
our life
making's
coach,
got
like not telling you you're wrong, but just telling you this is what you can do to make it better.
Yeah, like he's like the dude's my brain when I'm doing shit. Like he'll tell me, that bin's a little weird. Maybe add more weight, here, there. Just kind of
So wait-
sits with me.
So what you're saying is that when you make a personal avatar, it looks like an episode of Master Chef or something.
Something like that.
Oh my god! Like you're desperate to make things so perfect you don't want to like fuck it up, and I love that. Like you have motivation for your own shit. Like that's amazing. But like
Barely.
you want to make things perfect. Like bro, I'm not perfect. I fuck up a lot. Like I had to like today go back and fix one of my models that I'm preparing for season 3 right now
We have a
because.
problem.
Like I just fucked up the Chester. I fucked up the size of the bullets. I fucked up like what else? Even the gun. Like I fucked up for this model because it's not even holding correctly, and I had to like push it back a little bit. It's still fucked up, and I need to fix that. But I
That's
don't know.
one thing,
I
though. It's kind of like what he said about his stuff. He doesn't like to. He likes to keep improving. He doesn't like to downgrade Arbiter. And
Yeah, no.
fuck you, can go to bed.
I know what you're doing.
What are you,
I'm over here
what are
doing the
you-
same exact.
Just have a
Just doing this
space
shit to
rocket.
get the money.
Just
'Cause,
sitting
like,
there
I honestly don't
"What
really
are the
care
crests
about-
at the end of.
I don't really
of
care
our-
about like how you guys do it. I just care about like making my models look nice. I don't even care about like and everything. I just want to make the models look nice with the textures. That's why I pretty much really care about. But
I know. I
yeah.
do end up putting a lot less effort into my personal things, though. Like my when I make things public and I know other people will be using it, I tend to do a lot more. Like my ghost with the suit, his gun just shoots. Like I want to have it reload, do all that cool stuff, maybe do spins, but I just don't feel like it. But
It's too much
with the-
work. It's too much fucking work. That's
Yeah, when
it,
only
man.
I'm
Like,
gonna
if
use
you,
it
if you
and
would
not
just
all the
post the
time.
model, it should just put the model. That's what I fucking did. I just upload the model and then that's it. Call it a day, and then I'll just work on it the next day. So
Never
just
liked
pretty much working my ass off for 5 hours straight. Like it's
Yeah.
annoying.
So like whenever I make a new personal, um, I just never have anything with contacts on it and stuff because when it's a public, people are like,
I'm too
"Oh,
lazy to add
when I
contacts.
reload, like it's a little inconvenient there, it's a little inaccurate here." But if it's my personal, I'm like, dude, I give no shits at all. This is my favorite gun in the world, and I do not need to do anything fancy with it. I just get a look at it and make it fire. That's all. It's good.
Exactly. Just all the public ones have the limited ammo reload, but I
Yeah.
can't do that for my own stuff because like I'm the only one that's gonna be reloading it. Why should I bother?
Yeah, no.
Real quick, gentlemen, we are absolutely over time. We're at 2 hours
That's
right
fair.
now. We do have to close this out.
Every
Trust me, Ghost,
single
we're gonna
episode.
definitely have you guys on again, and we can just sit there and talk about nothing but Call of Duty because seeing,
Oh, God.
especially you two, get like fucking passionate about COD. I was just like, yeah,
Bro, invite me to the two guys in a bar. Invite me to the two guys in a bar. I'll show up. Like, I'll talk about
Let's
COD
have a talk?
nonstop.
Hell yeah, I'm
But dude,
down.
man, I don't think 45
I'm down
minutes
to, I'm
would be
down to
enough
show up.
Definitely won't be 45 minutes. I'm gonna be real.
But I'm here for it. If we can't do a tavern talk, because I still don't think 45 minutes would be enough time, we'll have you on for the podcast, and it'll be nothing but COD. It'll be
Make it a
nothing but COD.
two-parter.
Mhm.
So
It'll
I'm
have to be a 3-parter. What do you mean?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine. You
COD
guys
vlog,
have done
3-part
like,
episode.
Yes.
There's gonna
That
be
was
different
Yeah,
seasons.
right.
Seasons
No.
of the
Different seasons.
podcast itself.
So,
Yeah.
real quick, I got we got to start closing out before we get a little too chaotic and a little too
Jesus.
spent again. So allow me to do the outro. Better yet, let me be more enthusiastic about it. Y'all know how I do. It is outro time. That felt better. That felt correct. That felt right. I'm sorry if I disappointed you the first time. Please
Sorry for his
forgive me.
roommates.
So, fuck 'em.
bent.
Fuck them.
As we do here on NoSkill, thank you once again for hanging out with us. You made it this far. Sorry for the derailment. Sorry for the costume changes. Sorry for the chaos, but that's what we do at NoSkill. Get on the derail.
Sorry for the
train and
N-word
hang-
again.
Sorry for the legal.
and the political shit
shit.
also. Okay, you guys got a beep. I'm so sorry, Dravo.
It's all good, dude.
Oh,
Trust me.
I really-
That's what makes this fun.
like,
Not even we know what's gonna happen. That's why we enjoy
But-
it. We love doing it.
I still
Yeah,
think
I
the
don't know,
wall
at the
needs
end
to
of
be
the
made,
day-
Arbiter. Thank you.
Yes.
Alright,
But look,
so-
thing is, at the end of the day, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, though, we all don't like this fucking game. But we love it, but we don't fucking like it. That's
We
it.
can hate a game individually, but we love the franchise because we love to hate Activision Blizzard because you guys are so like.
yeah.
I want to punch you in the head while also cuddling you, while also putting you in a headlock, while also kissing the top of it.
Yeah,
While
no. Let me just beat the fuck out of the Activision and pet the developers, then punch the fucking shit out of the Activision for fucking it up, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel bad for the developers. Jesus Christ, bro.
But now in age-old
rest their
fashion,
soul.
But in age-old fashion, what we're going to do is we're going to go down the line with everybody, and everybody, especially since I'm just now getting my Quest as low battery, we're going to go down the line and start getting everybody's closing thoughts and statements, starting with you down there on the end, big and green, Mikey Machine.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm down here. Closing statement. It's always fun to have Arbiter and Ghost on the podcast. Lazy was an excellent addition to the lineup this time. It's super fun to hang out with you guys. Y'all are some real ass people, and if you don't know what I mean by that, you clearly aren't a real person. So figure that shit out.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, it's been a blast. It's been fun. I wish you guys well in your future endeavors and projects. And man, I'm looking forward to the next one, considering we killed my Quest battery in sheer banter. We didn't do special
yeah, same.
effects, didn't do audio. We just killed the whole battery hanging out.
Trust me,
That's
mine's
why
about
too.
to die too.
That's why two of us are in different seats right now.
All right,
So on
moving-
that note, it's been a blast, everyone. I look forward to the next time.
all right,
And
moving down the
a quick
pitch.
shout out. Check out
Oh,
Randy's new video. It's lit.
Hey,
Oh, the Pittsburgh?
nice.
Yes. All right, moving down the line, Ghost.
Yeah.
Say bye to the folks, please.
Alright, what's it called? Yeah, I mean, I love being in this podcast once again for the third time with Arbiter like collabing, and of course Lazy being part of it. I love this dude. Honestly, it's awesome that we actually. You surprised me that Lazy was going to be in this, and like I actually want to talk a lot of shit about his this stuff and yada yada. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really sorry for like me constantly talking once again for the third fucking time and being political and also saying the N word again. But look, okay, look. I always okay. My shout outs are I mean, this is my TikToks is GhostdotMidi, my Twitter is GhostdotMidi. I have a Discord on my socials and my link tier is in one of them, and then just go to join it, hang out. Don't matter. Don't be an annoying kid and don't post German word and other weird shit. I don't know. Either way, and another thing, because I'm assuming this is gonna get posted later the weekday, right?
Is
So
a
whatever
week
day
from
this is
now.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever day this is gonna be released, whatever time it is, my new updated world will be coming out this weekday, the same day that Modern Warfare 2 Season 3 is coming out. So pretty much Wednesday. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, pretty much it. I'm happy being part of it, and yeah.
Oh yes.
What you got?
All right.
Lazy?
Hell yeah.
Next up in line, Lazy.
I mean, shit, first time here, it was great being here. As he said, I didn't even expect to be here. Just it was like 2 weeks ago or something. You came talking to me about, so you want to be on that podcast me and Ghost has been. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? It's been great. And if I'm ever invited out again, I'd love to come back and, hopefully he can close his mouth for long enough for everyone else. But, give everyone else a chance. But
let's go. I'm sorry. I know you're the big spot, but like, come on, man. I gotta talk a lot of shit. Come on.
Yeah, no. Next time we'll have our Call of Duty rant, and you can be front and center. But I'd love to be here again if you're given the chance.
I'll be right there with you.
Next time y'all hear, that's what the next one is for sure going to be. It's just going to be nothing but like pure unadulterated, unfiltered COD, and I'm here for it.
All right, maybe filtered. We've already had enough problems out of this one.
Filter, please.
Also, Lazy, let the folks know where they can find you. Do you have any socials that you want to shout out?
Here. That is it. I am on here and in his server. That's about the only place you'll find me. I am nowhere else.
Respect.
Understandable. And then my headset is now about to start blinking at me, so we got to go down once again. Yeah. Arbiter King, say bye to everybody. Let them know.
It was a pleasure once again. Thank you for tuning into this episode. But yeah, no, I gotta say, I think this was probably as passive as I think me and Ghost could be for bickering. I think we could. I think we could.
I'm the big fucking enemy here. Come on, man.
I'm not saying off of what you did today, but I'm saying like leading up to this, it's always been the mention of like, hey, if me and the Simon Riley boyo here ever get into the same room with one another, it is not going to be a quiet room.
No, don't. We're not bringing him in here. Simon, you're watching this. Don't fucking come in here. I will murder you. You're gonna ruin it. Don't.
So anyways, yeah. Like last time, you can find Musketeer server with Discord/the Musketeers. I have a YouTube channel that I don't upload enough videos to called Musketeers YT, and other than that, it's just kind of my personal Discord. Nothing much else. But.
Oh yes, and now lastly, certainly not leastly, Brandon.
So this has been awesome. It was a great having you, Lazy, and we definitely would love to have you again whenever you'd like. Just hit us up. You're a part of the NoSkill Friends Discord chat. Just whenever, let us know. Other than that, Ghost, my buddy, we gotta get that COD. We gotta get that COD podcast done because me and you are gonna go back and forth. I already know that.
I'm calling it now. That's not gonna be a tavern talk. That's gonna be a podcast because we will need more than 45 minutes. That could be 2 hours.
And I look forward to it. Anyways,
it's best if we talk about it once the thing actually launches. Is it a good idea if we wait till the thing launches and talk about it?
Yeah. Other than that, I also want to shout you out and also shout out Pup. Thank you for making this beautiful avatar. He introduced me to her and amazing. Amazing. I love it.
She was all in tears when she was calling me about this fucking model. Oh my god, Bob, I'm sorry.
I didn't even tell her to rush it. She did it herself.
No, because she,
Alright.
what's it called? She felt so rushed when she was
Fellas.
doing it, but I'm told her to just take breaks. Like,
I don't know why.
Rushing you.
I never told her there was a time
Okay,
James about to die, guys.
Order.
Order.
Trust me, if I had more time,
Love you,
I'd be
Pup.
all about
Jesus.
it. I'd be all about it. But closing notes and statements from me. He said it. He said it. He took the very words out of my mouth. You guys have an open invitation. Whatever the fuck you want to come on, just say so, and we will make something happen. Because this was so much fun. Lazy, it has been a pleasure meeting you, sir. I'm gonna end with what I started with. Your voice is fucking delicious. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us here at the NoSkill podcast. I hope you guys had fun if you made it all the way to this. Thank you for hanging out through all the chaos and carnage. I hope you all have a fantastic night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you are in. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna go make some ramen. Fuck this.